Oh, pardon me.
Is everybody set and in the table? Does everybody have everything they need?
I have water. I'm in the table.
I have water.
Well, I
I
still
have
need
tea.
£1 million.
I don't. Well, I suggest you go and get that before we can begin play.
See you in the next lifetime, brother.
Right. Wait a moment.
None of us are going to get £1 million.
Not today.
No.
$1 million gold?
Well, that's doable.
Yeah, that's doable. We just do a heist, just like in real life. We just do a heist for £1 million.
Where is the Fort Knox of this world?
What's Do you hear about the guy from Heat in a coma? What's his name?
Val Kilmer.
Tom Sizemore?
The guy's in Saving Private. Yeah, Saving Private Ryan guy. He's in a coma.
I just thought of who's the guy that's in Heat that's not famous for much else? Tom Sizemore.
Yeah.
At least he'll stop making fucking dreadful World War II movies now.
I've noticed he has been in a lot of
He's been
straight
in
to
some
DVD World War
corkers.
II movies.
Yeah.
He was in.
Oh, he had a brain aneurysm. Shit.
Yeah.
He was in Natural Born Killers.
Oh, he's fucking great in that.
Yeah.
Yes, he really is, actually. That's an amazing movie. I didn't like it. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, I love that film.
Brilliant movie.
Yeah.
Oliver Stone, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Hard to go wrong.
Yeah.
So much about it was good.
Great soundtrack as well. Phenomenal soundtrack. I listened to it just the other day.
I've seen the Bird in that fucking playing music at Download.
Juliette Lewis, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Rock and roll, baby.
I'm Basil.
Right, so do we want to do a bit of a recap of what happened at the end of the session last
Absolutely.
time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because we had a lot of names and a lot of flowers. I got 3 of them down.
Yep.
But I know I'm missing a 4th.
Absolutely. So, what we have done is been invited by this kind of lizardman shaman named Sasakath to attend the Mammoth Hut in the evening, where the fate in the hands of the lizard folk of Caitlin Goss, whom you are contracted to rescue, will be discussed and perhaps decided. You've spent the day performing, reconnaissance, investigating what's going on at the camp. You've learned a little bit about lizard folk culture, a little bit about soup, and not determined Caitlin's location, despite having looked pretty closely across the camp in various ways from various angles. You've identified roughly 4 factions within the lizard folk, and this has been solidified for you now coming into the mammoth tank in the evening, because there were 4 different flowers visible. Those 4 flowers, there was a holly, so this is a green leaf with a red berry. There is a purple heather. There is a yellow flower, like a buttercup, I guess. And then a more delicate white flower. The white flower is what was given to you. It is under the banner of the white flower that you come to sit, and that is the flower that Sasakath, the shaman, who you know, who has admitted to having been party to the abduction of Caitlin, has invited you to attend. Also wearing a white flower, amongst other things, is probably the largest in the entire encampment, in the entire gathering. A lizardman identified to you now as Burakach. And while Sasakath has been laying out information, knowledge, but basically not been very sure what to do, Burakach has firmly been in the party of, we should kill her. She's a threat. We kill our threats. joining him amongst a few others. And actually, there have been others in each of the 4 camps who seem to have joined him in calling to kill her. It's possibly the most popular opinion.
Not
Wearing
very popular with us.
No, well, sure, yeah.
How much of a vote we
And
get?
perhaps the not most reason. Well, yeah, whether it's a democracy or not, you're unsure yet.
Is democracy a concept in your world?
No comment.
There is
Are
only
there-
anarchy.
Tribal, it'll be listen to the elders bullshit until somebody bigger steps on them. You know.
Is there? Sorry to wane on that point. Is there like council-run nations in your world?
Or is it kings?
Yeah.
So,
or is it all kings?
so the nation you're working in now is feudal. It has an aristocracy. It has kings, and they run these things. As for the rest of the world, you will have to explore and discover it.
Cool.
What is Shu?
Not written
An
yet.
emperor.
What do you think? Sam, I'll let you
An emperor, like a Chinese emperor.
There we go then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's similarly feudal then, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, that's okay.
Just not by birthright.
An elected emperor.
Like
Uh,
in
Celestially chosen.
Like in
Yeah.
episode 1, The Phantom
Yes.
Menace.
yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, yeah. Like a Naboo in the Phantom Menace. Yeah.
So we had Irev, who was talking about hiding her away, saying they have a
It-
secret place.
Irev, who is wearing the yellow flower, says that he has a cache in his lands where they could hide her away. They could get her. They could bury her away. Shahir, who is wearing the holly, is insisting that he could use her to bargain with whatever force is fueling what's going on in the world. Whatever she might be in league with, they would do better to be in league with. Gav, you gave quite a good speech to explain why this is a bad idea. You used the analogy of meat which might look good from the outside but is spoiled. Will make them sick. Sililos, who is wearing the purple heli.
Say her name again, sorry?
Sililos
Okay.
is also calling to kill her and seems to be, of the 4 actual leaders of the 4 who are invited to speak, is the only one who's openly proposing, no, we just kill her.
And Sasakath hasn't really come out with anything, has he?
Sasakath has asked a lot of questions. He's dealt out some information. He seems to be well trusted, but doesn't seem decided on this factor.
Nothing worse than an indecisive leader.
Get you killed.
You are not the only people of that opinion yourselves. So, the 3 of you have sat in there. Sam, you have sat outside for some time and seen a few things. You have heard chittering and chattering. And you've spent a little bit of time around these lizard folk to see. I mean, the way that they're moving around, again, the factionalization doesn't seem to exist outside of the tent. People are moving freely between one another. They are sharing food. They are listening as intently as they can. People have stopped in the area playing their games, although further away as you hub out, there are still, fires being tended to. There is still food being served. There are children being put to bed. You will also notice Steve, the assistant, shall we say, at the Temple of Rain, riding one horse and leading another. He is riding towards you. I'm trying to think what else I should let you know about. Do you have any other questions or anything you would be looking for in particular?
Well,
there was nobody riding this second horse, I should stipulate.
Okay, interesting. Sorry, what did you say the man looked like on the horse?
It's Steve, the guy who was working at the Temple of Rain. So he's a
Oh,
human.
sorry.
The one who was a bit shifty. because he's
Yeah,
hiding the
the
girl
one I
or
didn't,
something.
the one I didn't like. I wasn't sure of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. And how does he look, mood-wise?
You will recall when you went to the Temple of Rain, Ganthet, who keeps the temple, was eager to talk to you. He was talking about having met Sasuka, things like that. He positioned himself in a way where he could hear you, but he probably wasn't going to be called on or could, excuse being out of the conversation.
Mhm.
He wasn't expected to speak.
Yes, but he was listening.
Steve himself is riding up. He is looking in on the mammoth tent, same as everyone else around you.
Okay, well, that's a insight roll there of
Yep.
17, just to see his mood.
He's positioned himself on on the edge of a path away from the mammoth tent, and he's looking up. He's not close enough that he could hear what's going on, but he can quite clearly see the tent as well, everything like that. And he's angled himself in a way where the horse he is leading is closer to the path. You realize you've enough experience of this that if somebody were, for example, to leave the tent, they could get on that horse quite quickly and ride away. He has got a degree of, in terms of his expression, you can read him a bit easier. He's similarly nervous. He's tense.
Okay, all right. And he's alone. No one else is to be with him.
No one else is with him. He's not visibly armed. He's wearing the same kind of clerical robes that he's worn every time you've seen him, and that people who work in the temples tend to wear.
I'm going to go talk to him.
Okay, you're going to climb down and
Yeah.
speak to him. Yeah. We've wound back a few minutes in time, so this is before the violence erupts in the mammoth tent. So you can ride down.
Yeah, I'll just wander over.
You can get quite close before he clocks you, A, because you're short, and B, because he's a little bit tunnel visioned now. He's looking up at that tent and not really around.
Yep.
But you come quite close, and he's looking down at you.
I'll do, Steve.
Hello?
Wasn't expecting to see you here again. Got
No,
business?
I have been here on outreach from the temple.
Well, can I let my insight roll
Yeah,
ride?
yeah.
Or do you want me to
What
do
was your total there again?
17.
It was a 17. Yeah, like that's a convenient excuse for him. Like he's used to saying that. Yeah.
Well, we weren't expecting to see you again so soon. Who sent you?
Oh no,
Was it the
I've been
priest?
here most nights. They're very religious folk around here. I've been working with them all. Is Sasukath inside the mammoth tent tonight?
I believe the others are meeting with him as we speak.
Oh, but you're not in there with them.
No.
Are your friends in there with him?
My companions, yes.
Oh.
Indeed. My employer. You can't hear it. This is purely work for me, remember?
Jethro's heart breaks a little inside. He doesn't know why.
Yes. My employer and companions are inside.
Well, okay. And
who's the horse for?
Well, somebody might want to ride back to the temple. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. You don't need to ask that.
This is a Jedi mind trick.
No, he's just insisting. He's trying to pull an authoritative voice. Again, your insight check is good enough. The guy is in his 40s. He's probably been doing this a little while. But your insight check was fairly good, and I think the relationship between himself and Ganthet. Ganthet is older than him by orders of magnitude, being an elf. And so this guy has likely spent his whole life being second fiddle to this old elf
Mm.
cleric, and
Mhm.
knowing that he's never going to be anything more than that. And so the authoritative voice doesn't come easily to him. He's seen it done a number of times, probably practiced it a number of times, but trying to tell people to do stuff, he's not so used to. And that's what he's trying to do to you now. He's trying to say, nope, you don't need to know that. Don't worry.
Well, I think I am worried a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm literally
yeah.
saying that to him.
Yeah. No, you don't need to. The temple is perfectly good and fine. I'm just here, as I say. Why don't you look? It's fine. Do you know how long it's been since the fire was lit?
Why?
Well, because
Probably.
you
I was
probably do know.
Yeah.
Oh,
how long
yeah.
was it, Jed?
I don't know, half an hour.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
they've been in there for about 30 minutes. Whatever.
Well, I'm sure your traveling companions will be out soon,
Indeed.
and you can all get some nice dinner. I will recommend. Someone around here was serving goat a couple of days ago. It was very nice. I recommend that.
He's not visibly armed. Can
No.
I look him over? Is he carrying anything? Like a piece of paper or something? Has he got satchel on a message?
Nothing in his hand. He's got reins in his hand. He's got a couple of keys on his belt.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. You might surmise this guy might have picked up. He's of a class where he might have picked up a few magical tricks, but he's not bearing himself with a degree of confidence where he could repel people easily, or he's used to that sort of thing.
Okay, right. What am I going to do? I need to convince him to tell me what the fuck he's doing.
If you want to, you can make you can pitch a roll like a persuasion roll or an intimidation roll, something like that. Talk to me about what you'd like to do. Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be a flat roll.
Okay,
terrible.
that's what the rolls are for. It's fine. Yeah.
Except for a deception.
Russian roulette roll.
I mean, you could lie to him. You could say, "It's all right. I know what's going on in there."
I could, yeah.
You can try and lie to him and get him to change his demeanor. At the very least, something like that, if you don't roll terribly, would affect the difficulty modifier of trying to persuade him to give you more information. Something like that.
I think, yeah, okay, right. Yeah. So I'm going to go, look, I heard him out. I understand the threat, and I'm not entirely convinced that the girl can be saved. And my companions are in there fighting to keep her alive, but I'm inclined to think that maybe what they're saying is true, and she does need to be put down. So, what exactly are you planning on doing here? I assume you're in on this.
Yeah. Are you?
Ooh, 19, Jed.
Okay, so that's your deception.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. He's staring at you with a degree of intent now. It's coming into him. Again, if you want... No, tell you what, that's a fairly good roll, actually. Listen, we've got her back at the temple. I'm glad Ganthet doesn't know, and I want his hands kept clean of this, but... If you're in on it
your
too,
master
you can...
of this many years.
Well...
This is risky business.
He's been wrong before.
You
know? He's nothing but orthodox, and honestly, desperate times come with desperate measures. This is serious business, and so, yep, I think tonight is the night to act.
I understand. So who's the horse for? Are you bringing him back? What's his name? Sassakath?
Sassakath? No. But it's Burkatch wants to land the blow.
Right, yes. did I meet him in the first meeting? I don't think so.
You have
You
not
saw him
met
in the
Burkatch.
temple.
You will have seen him. I don't know if you saw Burkatch, except that he was at the flap of the tent letting everybody in. So I don't know if you'll know who that
No,
name is.
I won't know who that is, but
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend that I do.
The deception roll is
You
going to
said there
that.
were
Yeah.
there were 2 in the temple, correct? And that Sam saw.
2 lizard folk
Did
that
he
Sam
see?
saw.
Did he see them in the temple?
I don't think we saw any lizard folk in the rain temple.
Maybe, fair enough. Maybe
No.
the priest mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the priest
Yeah,
mentioned it. Anyway.
Gantha mentioned stuff.
Yeah.
Ganthet had 2 lizard folk come to see him. You can now probably work out who those were.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Understood. Well,
Yeah.
I suppose there's not much I can do then. It sounds like you have this all in hand.
Well,
If you should require me, I will be around.
if there's going to be pursuit, you might be in a good position to get in the way. I'm sure you can. Well, you look like you're capable of causing a distraction.
Distractions more my style.
Yeah.
Uh,
A diversion, a clean getaway. You know.
I tell you what, I'll blend into the crowd and make sure that you get away safely. And I'll turn to hide, not hide, but stand in the crowds of people listening, not too far away from him and the horses, to make him feel like he's being guarded.
Meanwhile, inside the tent, Shahir, who wears the holly, has just insisted, perhaps, or at least suggested, to the lizard folk, to the assembled elders and oldest and strongest and wisest and most cunning of the assembled lizard folk, that they don't just kill their way out of every problem, that there can be bargaining, and there can be a reward, and that this might be the best way to do it. And this has caused outrage. The speaker, whom you have not heard the name of, is waving his broom back and forth, threatening
Mark, I'm listening though.
bop various heads. Sam, on the outside, you will see some lizard folk who had previously been sat standing. They can obviously hear what is going on and that there is commotion. Steve himself, his attention is back on the tent. It is away from you as drama is up. And Burakech, the largest of the lizard folk, is going to stand and snatch the broom from the speaker's hands and bring it down upon his head. Not too hard, but enough of a snap across the jaw that there will be, to shock him. I'm gonna roll, and violence breaks out. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was going to
Yeah.
ask. So,
And
like,
violence
was
is
this
going to
just
break out. Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
To confirm my intention, when
Yeah.
they come to leave, if
Yeah.
I see the guy who I think it is running for the horse,
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend in the commotion to stumble in front of him and trip him with my height. As in,
Gotcha.
just
Okay. Yeah.
get in the way of his legs, slow it all down.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And there is commotion. There is violence. I'm going to take initiative rolls from the 3 of you who are inside the tent. In fact, Sam, give me one as well. But I probably won't load you into it just yet.
19?
18.
Computer's gone to sleep, so I can't get Burakech's.
20 plus 2 of initiative, yeah.
22.
Okay, move yourselves around on the
Yeah,
track, please.
yeah.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
so
that's a
what's
lot of initiatives.
we'll be fine. Well, I'll be fine.
He's probably not being targeted, especially not by all of them anyway.
Oh, I will be
There's
soon.
shit breaking out. Let's just get out of there, isn't it?
Or act or don't. It is your choice. At this point, you're under no obligation to act. Okay.
That's right. Is this every single lizard folk in the tent kicking off? Or is this like
The leaders.
the leaders, or just the front few? Or what about the guys that were sitting behind us that looked like Burakach's bitches?
There is what am I trying to say? There is a kind of descent into violence and chaos and uproar, and some people are acting with different. There are different amounts of violence depending on who's acting. Some of them have clearly entered with the intent of they are pushing for a kill from the get-go, and if they're not going to get it, they're going to push even harder for a kill. And you have all noted, individuals nodding or signaling quietly to one another, even yourselves. It could be, in fact, that they are emulating humanoid body language to try and kind of be less conspicuous to the lizard folk around them.
We shouldn't have taught them all that body language.
Come on. Sorry, I've had my Chromebook's dumped something, so that's fine. Okay, and that's just a flat fucking. Okay. Okay. So, yes, around you. Burkatch has stood, he has struck, and he is entering into violence in this place that should just be for talking. Across the tent, the faction wearing purple surge forward towards the large fire, attempting to get in the way of each other, attempting to get in between Sasakath and Shahir, who had been arguing about whether to bargain for the girl's life with this evil force, attempting to assault Irev directly. They're not able to do it all yet, but in every corner there's at least one other standing and engaging in this violence eagerly, hungrily. We'll come all the way around then to Gex. You have signaled this. The three sat behind you are just going to be standing on their next turn, but they haven't had time to react yet.
Where's Burakach?
Burakach has pushed forward and is in the middle of the thing. Let me erase the table marks. And I will draw on the table.
The purples, are they like moving to assassinate Irev?
So if I...
Purples are killer.
This
They want her dead.
Yeah,
this is the fire in the middle.
But so is Burakach. Kind of want to beat the shit out of him.
And I will draw...
But there's a couple of people from each camp that are in that group.
Yourselves from the white. And the red. No. The fucking red. And then... These are larger than this. These are not for scale, but...
Yeah.
Yellow. And purple. Purples have been eager to kill. Right, let's go. Shahir and...
Blood for the blood glad.
So that's good thing. Burkach has stood fourth. We've got the speaker next to him who's had the green bolt.
Where is the entourage?
Let's draw that. Fucking thing, yeah. Yeah, entrance.
So I'm somewhere over here.
Yeah,
with
you're
the
out
horse
here
and the
somewhere.
man.
Yeah. And I need a purple.
Stop meowing,
Purples
you
are
little prick.
attempting to involve themselves in this, and there are also purples pushing forth to involve themselves further. And I'm going to name this one specifically. Now, I'm not going to get fucking tokens for each individual one because this isn't, you know, a fighting arena. I'm just giving you all a sense of what's going on.
So Sasakat is
chilly.
still sitting in front of us, or standing in front of us.
Yes, standing,
Okay.
yeah.
That's Sasakat.
Everyone, that's Saskath.
Oh,
That's
so he's
Burkach.
away from the white bench. Okay.
Yeah, because he'd walked over and he was moving to speak.
So who has violent intent? The purples.
Purples and Burkach
Right now.
right now.
And they're going to attack Satakath.
I think they're attacking anyways, disagreeing.
Huh.
They
I
are
think
showing
Sasakat-
their force of will.
I think I'm just going to fucking smack the shit out of Burkach. He's the biggest guy here. I'm doing
I
it.
think so too.
Boy, you are not killing that girl. Let's give him a big old whack with quarterstaff.
Yep.
Or not. Nat one. Can I flurry of blows?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that was a shitty roll, but 18
18. Does
on
that hit this
Burkach.
guy? 18 is just about going to hit. Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll the second attack and then I'll roll damage. That's not going to hit. So I punch him in the face, and it's going to do. That's not a D4. Fuck. Where's my D4 gone? Whatever. I'll roll it on here. It's going to do 5 damage.
Five points of damage. That's fine. Okay,
He's just
great.
warming up.
Leave the girl alone. And I guess I get free disengage, so I'm just going to go. Hua!
Yeah.
And just backflip away from him.
Okay. Everything on your turn?
Yeah.
Vic, it is your turn now.
Right. Well, I was gonna suggest we fucking sneak out of here, and I use fucking pass without trace. But it looks like we're now fucking
Do what you want,
Uh,
Blue.
thingy to it. Can't even think of the word. So I think
Committed.
yes, that's the one. We've now committed to it. I think I ooh, 2 choices. It's either entangle or fairy fire.
If you want to stop him escaping, Entangle will be the one.
Right. Yes, it's
Not to
Try
speak
to-
in and tell you what to do, but you know.
So if I'd gone before Gex, it would have been ideal because I could have cast Fairy Fire. He'd have had advantage on his attacks. But yeah, I think entangle.
I could have delayed my turn. Just yeah.
So yes,
I'll remember
let's
that.
see. Yeah, I'll cast entangle, and it is a 20-foot square area.
Okay.
So that could be like those 4 squares, I guess.
Yeah, let me check this. It's a 20-foot square area. A creature in that area makes a strength save or must be or will be restrained. Okay, when you cast a spell. Yeah, fine. Okay.
I don't
So
actually don't have to roll anything either, do I?
you don't roll anything. Give yourself something like a dark. I'll mark it up then.
Got a concentration token there.
So can I just check? I'm getting. It's a 20-foot square, so let's go like that.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's 10 foot.
You are correct. Let's go.
It is. Entangle is. Yeah.
So is that like that would be like an entire
So
center one and
we're
a
going
link?
20 foot on 20 foot on a side. And then how far along do you want to go this way as well?
Well, I'll just do the full 20-foot square area.
That's more like it. I mean, it's only going to hit those 3 again anyway, but that's fine. I can. Yeah. Okay. Creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed a strength saving throw. Okay, fine. All right, let's go with that. So, reminding myself.
14.
14 to hit, right? 14 to pass.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. So, Burkutch is going to make it. Afraid. The speaker, however. Is also going to make it. That's fine. Okay, and the other one that's in there, that purple one, is going to get. Is going to get restrained. So you've got the purple one. Absolutely fucking wrapped up.
Hang. 1 second. What can I do for bonus actions? Is there anything? Ooh. And I'll be casting my spirit totem.
Ooh.
And we'll do spirit totem of the bear. Spirit totem of the honey badger.
Lovely.
So everyone gets 9 HP or
Temporary.
temp HP.
Nice.
Cool.
Or it's 9 temporary plus my level, which is
4.
4. So that would be 13.
13. Nice.
Add advantage on any strength saves.
Ah. Synergy.
Gav, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to jump down and move around to beside Jethro while telepathically saying to Sasakat, we can't let her die. Well, in Draconic, she can't die. The humans will wipe you out if she does. If
Well,
that's okay.
That's a good point, that.
Yep.
And while I'm moving around, if I can get a line on Burakach,
Mhm.
I think I'm going to cast something. I will probably just cast Ray of Sickness at 2nd level,
Mm.
which is a +6 to hit. And that's a 12, so that probably misses.
Yeah. 12 total will miss.
Oof.
That's me then.
Right. Okay.
At
So
least it
another
wasn't
spell.
a nat 1.
Sam, you are waiting outside. There is commotion outside, but people are usually generally unsure. You know, people are not reacting an awful lot. Lizard folk are looking around. There is an awful lot of chatter. Steve is looking tense. You also get the impression of someone else standing close to you. Like you're not sure if you're alone or not.
Look
But
around.
looking around, you don't see anybody. But you don't feel alone. You know what
Okay.
being hidden feels like. You know what having a double, a counterpart, you know, an opposite number in a recon situation feels like, and it feels like that.
Gods are with me, brothers. I could feel them.
They're not your brothers, just your compatriots.
Yeah, you're just my companions.
Thus I can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you
Well,
like to do anything for your turn, Sam, or should we skip quickly?
What is the crowd doing?
Some people are standing. Some people are they're acting nervously, basically, but nothing especially yet.
Then
And Jed, sorry,
I
the front of the tent, is it open to the air or is there
It
a
is.
flap across it?
There is a flap across it. It is closed. The only thing getting out reliably is smoke. A bit of noise.
okay. Then at the moment, I am not really aware of what's going on, so I'm going to hold.
And you've told me kind of what you'd like to hold for in terms of your turns. If that triggers,
It probably won't, but if it does, yeah.
yeah. Well, sure. So we come around to the lizard folk's turn, and this one here is restrained. So I'm going to give that a real nice easy turn and attempt a strength save to escape that. It was a 14 DC for you, wasn't it, Vic?
Yep.
And so it's going to remain entangled and wrapped up. This guy is going to move this way. These two are going to move to engage him. Come on, Jed. And so there's going to be some violence there. And I will just roll a die. Okay. And they're going to kill this one.
Moida.
And when I say kill, I mean basically the once purple lizardman. He's coming up to attempt to attack Irev and is lunging at him. And as it lunges, the one stood beside Irev times itself perfectly to grab and bite deep into the chest. Bite its jaws around the chest of this other one. Irev reacts perfectly and bites its neck into... bites its neck. And the two are bathed in blood. Cannibalizing and diving into and reveling in the taste of the flesh there in front of you. Moida and cannibalism.
Badass.
Tasakath and Shistor are going to turn on Silylos. And so let's roll a d6. Okay. And Shistor is going to step forth and slash at Silylos with a claw. Sasakath is going to stumble backwards. These two are now engaging in combat. Burkach is going to slash at the speaker with his claws. I'm going to give him a proper attack roll to see what happens here. And going to miss. That's fine. Okay, fine. Yep. He's a bit tangled up still, and so he's just going to break for it.
What's difficult terrain? Is it half movement?
Is it difficult terrain for entangle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think. Shit.
Have a look. Spells. Entangle.
Does it become difficult
Yes.
terrain?
Yes, yes,
Vic?
yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I just checked it.
Yes, it does. Yeah. So yeah, he can get himself out of that area. And that is as far as he's going to be able to move. In that case, because he did use his action making an attack, and we'll come back around to Jethro Chadwick.
Alright, I'm chasing down Burkach.
There.
Knock some sense into him.
Go for it.
So quarterstaff. 16.
In total is not going to hit.
Ah, bugger. I'll flurry of blows again. Fuck it.
Yeah, go for it.
Swing and I miss with a stick, but 90, 20.
19, 20 hits. 20 definitely hits.
Okay, and my third attack. That one. Okay.
Get them out of the way with.
7. Hit him for 7. I'm like, cease
good.
this
Alright.
madness! Or something.
Yep.
And I will stay where I am.
Mhm.
Tick off that flurry of blows.
Great. Vic, it is your turn.
Okay.
You are
consider-
concentrating on the entangle, so you can maintain that if you want, or not if you don't want.
One second. Or is it bonus? One second. Let's see. Now, I think I will break my concentration of entangle because it failed to get the target I wished.
Yep.
And do I have to concentrate? That I do, but it will give. Okay, and then I'm going to try and cast Fairy Fire.
Yep.
On Bear Catch, the beast.
Yep. Very fire. So again, he gets a dex save. That's right, isn't it?
Yep, 14s again.
14s again. Okay. You can position that. So again, you can try and hit anybody else.
Likeness is it? There's not going to be much. The range is 20 feet again.
Yeah.
So it's only going
Okay.
to be what?
What you are going to struggle with is doing that. Would you like to do that in a way that it doesn't hit Jethro? I should have given you a 20-foot cube and gotten you to position it, shouldn't I? But
Yeah, I can take it.
Yeah.
Is it damage me?
no.
No.
No worse then.
Yeah,
I don't give a
yeah, I
shit.
can position. I could position it so it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Fucking Jethro.
So we'll give Burkatch his dex save. Dex is less strong for him, and that's going to get him. So yeah, okay. So what color does he get coated in? Kind of a luminous dust.
Two. You see.
Same blue as your skin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind big old blue color. Bright blue.
And he's been classically quite green, so he doesn't like that at all.
Relation of the object. Okay. Fairy Fire cast. Yep. Okay.
That's
And
fine. That's great.
Was it?
Anything you'd like to do? Anything else you'd like to do in your turn, Vic? No.
No, I think using my wild shape breaks concentration, doesn't it?
No, you can absolutely keep concentration while wild shaping. You can't cast spells while wild shaped.
That's fine. I am gonna wild shape
What
into.
What it would do is use your action.
Well, you can also use it as a bonus action. It says here.
Does it say you can do it as a bonus action?
Wild shape. You can stay in beast form for 2 hours and then retrieve an or as a bonus action. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
Bonus action is to revert back to normal.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Worth checking.
Yeah, that's it then.
Cool. Yeah, no sweat. That's all right. All right. Excellent. And Gav, your turn.
I'm going to cast Suggestion
So now
on
you have
Burkatch.
advantage on anything that you attack. So anyway.
Do I? Do
Yeah.
I just harm him? He might get away. No, I'm going to cast Suggestion on Burkatch.
Mhm.
So he gets to make... I'm going to suggest to him, in Draconic, that... Sorry, what time of the day is it?
It's evening now. The sun is on the horizon. Bear in mind that it's the day before midsummer. Any other time of
Okay.
year, it would effectively be night.
Cool. So 8 hours. Yeah, okay. So this lasts for 8 hours. I'm going to instruct him not to kill the girl. His hand will not be the one that kills the girl. Actually, no.
You
No,
can
I'm
word
gonna
that
say
better.
don't let the girl die.
There you go.
Don't let the girl die. Okay, so that's different. Yeah.
He just goes, all right.
Okay.
You
Sorry, I
kill
don't
her
have to
instead.
roll anything. Yeah, he just has
You
to
don't-
roll a
You don't
wisdom
roll anything.
save
I make a
of
wisdom
14.
save. Yeah. Okay, so it's 14 DC again. Okay, how as good as his whiz again?
If he's the big
Okay.
beefy fighter, his wisdom might not be great.
He's got a +1
He's a
on his
big-
whiz, so
big
it's not
beef-
loads.
Big beefy monk.
But okay, there we go. So if that's +1, then that will make it just. I'm afraid. Yeah.
Oh,
I
sucks.
rolled a 13 +1. So
Okay, and then just to keep myself safe, I'll move over beside Jethro.
okay, yeah, brilliant.
Because Mama don't raise no fools.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, excellent. Cool. Okay, and Sam. Sam, your feeling hasn't changed. Crucially, it is joined by a kind of tension. This is the feeling that you have with you. There is somebody with you, and they are urging you, or they themselves are urging to hold back they are the feeling that's with you is coiled like a spring now. It wants to act.
Okay.
It's urging you onwards. It's encouraging.
It's encouraging me onwards. Okay.
Yeah, or yeah, it's you're feeling propped up.
Okay, right. Well, where's Steve?
Steve is stood where you left him at the edge of the path. You are confident from the feeling that you have that it is not him that you're getting this feeling from. If anything, he is
Oh,
not where
that's
you
not
were.
what I'm asking. I'm well
Yeah.
aware of what I'm getting the
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
from
Okay.
as a player. I would like to unsling my rifle
Okay. Yeah.
and shoot Steve.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's confidence. Yeah.
Great. Cool. Make me an attack roll.
Shit's kicking off. I know he's the bad guy. Well, he's in on the bad guy stuff. Steve betrayed his master. We can get away with it. It's fine. Oh, it's almost a 20. 12.
12 will hit this guy.
Sweet. Oh, yeah, I want to do a thing as well. Sorry, I should have said that.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Start.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Gun violence is out of control these days. Jeez.
14, 18 damage.
18 damage. Yeah. That'll wreck this guy. He's a fucking sap. You unsling your rifle. Steve has no idea what this is. He's looking tense with real tension up towards the tent. Proper fucking tenterhooks. Almost like he's mouthing something under his breath. The kind of words begin to form, and you bring the rifle up and you put a shot clean through his neck before the words can escape it.
Cool. And more Steve.
The horses themselves are going to go fucking nuts, and the one that he was holding is just bucking up and down. The one that he was on is going to fucking leg it. And let's roll to see whether Steve himself is going to see Steve's body is going to fall from the saddle or not. So let's say if it's 10 or above, he's going to stay on the horse.
And then go away like fucking
Yeah,
Ragdoll in Red Dead Redemption.
It's below, so he's going to fall down. His feet are still in the stirrups though, but that's a 2. So he's going to come down. His head is going to crack against the ground. He's going to drag away, and the horse is going to go with his boot in the stirrup. That's his horse. The other horse is remaining. It is bucking. It is broncoing. It is panicked itself. Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
Start moving towards the door, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
That's about it. I'll move
Yeah.
myself instead.
No problem. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you are where your model is probably in the right position. To be honest, it's fine.
Yeah.
And tell you what I will do
Um,
is I will draw a spot.
I'll open the flap.
Yeah, I'm gonna pinch one of these things to indicate the. Let's say the horse is here, the one that's not been scared off because it has had a corpse on it. And with that,
What was the
hearing
crowd doing? Sorry.
hearing this loud bang, seeing this flash of light, seeing the man crumble, they are panicked. They are fleeing. None of them have attacked you yet, but there is some people run away, some react and prepare for violence. You could be confident that if you remain in this area, you might well get attacked. You've just, killed a man. Everyone can tell where that noise and flash have come from. As far as they're concerned, you're casting malevolent spells.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's, I'm heading in towards the guys anyways.
Yeah.
In fact, I can probably get further than the door.
6 spaces.
Let's
I think
say
it
for
is
the
6
sake
8,
of it, let's say for the sake of it, you can get to the door, but probably not in.
Okay.
We didn't
Yeah,
have you
fine.
at a firm distance from the tent. I didn't express anything like that, but
Fine. Or I suppose I've got to get
Sake
through
of it,
people and
yeah.
whatever. So
yeah. Hearing the loud bang outside, fellas. The light of the fire will change.
Uh-oh.
The light coming from the flame will turn to green. The rest of you hear this loud bang, and it occurs within moments of that. So there's a cause and effect there that you can speculate as to.
Oh, Tidius has fucking let that stick off again.
Burkat
Also,
will.
you are called Titius now, by the way.
oh, yeah, fine.
Titius.
I changed that last week. It's updated finally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
It's very kind of you.
Oh god, I pressed console and my game's frozen.
Yikes.
Oh, there we go.
I take it you weren't expecting me to just shoot Steve, Jed?
I wasn't.
No.
I didn't have a stat block. I'm glad that the two things you rolled were stuff that I roughly knew in my head, because I don't have his stats at hand. So that's fine.
He was complicit.
Right, Burkatch is going to break. He is frankly afraid of this all going on. Gex, you're welcome to make
Oh,
an
yeah.
attack of opportunity against him.
He's going to get a swipe.
With advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
Well,
See if you crit.
it's certainly a hit.
Yeah,
Let's see if I
certainly a
crit.
hit.
Okay.
Mhm.
No crit.
No, but that's a hit. Yeah.
That's with my quarterstaff, so that'll be
Yep.
a D8. Oh, I finally
Yep.
hit with the thing that does damage. That's not a D8. Ignore.
D8's on the table.
Oh yeah. Well, I've rolled it over here anyway.
Yeah.
Lovely one.
Add your strength.
Yeah. It's,
Strength up.
where are we? Shit. Should have been ready for this. It's 5.
Total of 5.
Click him off the back of the knee with my staff.
That's fine. He's gonna run. He's gonna break for anyway.
Bastard. He's gonna run past Sam.
He's gonna run past Sam. Sam, you may similarly, if you like, make an attack of opportunity. You used your action and moved. I'm gonna make it. If you want to try and grapple him, it's gonna be difficult. I can, you can get a melee attack off.
Got
if
-2 strength, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
there's that as
believe
well.
I can fire my rifle in close range without any minus.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And you've got your
Yep.
yeah. You don't have to worry about loading now, do you? So
Nope. So as he runs out the door, I am just going to attempt to shoot him in the side of the head.
yeah, go for it. Make the attack roll.
Assuming this guy is hostile, right?
Well, you don't know. This is just the first lizardman that's pushed his way through the tent.
Is he
You don't
visibly
know who you're
armed?
looking for? No.
Does he have blood in his claws?
Does
He
fairy fire only affect things when it's stood in the actual
no.
area
So
of effect?
he is glowing with a kind of blue tinge. That's for sure.
Which
Sam.
means you get advantage as well.
Fairy fire, yeah. Okay, right. So I kind of, I'm a man of the world. I kind of know what it means.
You've seen it cast as well. You've seen Tor cast it, so that's fine.
So as he kind of bumps into the leathery whatever hide door, I'm going to kind
you
of
also-
sidestep.
at least for your speculation, anticipate anyone running that might well be going for.
Oh, fucking loads, Jed.
Yeah, 19's gonna. Yeah, if he's got an
Yeah.
AC of 18, then
Thingy as well, and
yeah, go for it.
I need to remember to say that before. Not so great this time. 10.
Total of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's still a decent wound on the guy. You know, yeah. But he's not
Fine.
going to bother with you. He's bolting. So I'm going to give him a sprint.
Hit him in the side as he gets past.
Can't quite make it to the horse on this round. Which is my own regret for putting that there. Because I didn't count the squares, because he definitely should have been able to. And in fact, actually, I'm going to fucking DM Fear, and he's going to make it to the horse, but I am going to give him an animal handling check to see if he can calm this fucker down.
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah, because you've scared the shit out of this thing.
That's my job.
Let's make it a DC of 14 to calm it down. I've established he's got a +1 on his wisdom. How does that sound?
Cool.
Okay, that'll do it. Okay, so he's able to get hold of the reins and calm the thing, but he's not going to mount up this turn and move.
That was his action, presumably.
It's his action. Inside the tent, there is further fighting. I'm not going to roll everything and work things out because sod it, but there are more lizards inside the tent that are fighting. Sam, you will see lizard folk moving and swarming around you. It's going to be more difficult to close this gap or to get a clean line of shot. One or two of them have eyes towards you because you've now shot both their guest and them, producing bangs and loud flashes that draw a lot of attention. In the middle of the fucking Maikandavu.
Well, you know,
The
Yeah.
game's crashed again.
I got
Oh,
privileged
there
information. It needed to happen.
Yeah.
we go.
And there is blood being spilled across the room. The room is being dappled and bathed with this sickly green fire. And Sasakath is going to call out and speak across the room. Those of you who speak Draconic will hear him. He's just calling to stop. He is speaking with a fair degree of impotence in this context. In this case, you know, he's screaming and saying, "Stop fighting, you fools! This is not a place for that." But nobody's listening because he sucks. Because he's old. And we will skip back to top of the round. Jethro, it is your turn.
So who's still fighting?
Bunch of the lizard folk. This green one, the speaker is not this one, you know. But there are more lizard folk than there are on the board in the room, and others outside who are armed.
Silylos. Is he fighting somebody?
Silylos and yeah, these two are fighting one another over here.
Let's see. Red equals.
Red equals bargaining
Bargaining.
chip. Purple equals kill her.
Huh. I don't like either of these options.
No. Yellow equals cash her away, stash her away. Yellow actually is doing all right according to my rolls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, over here and you don't want a clubber. I'll clubber one of these two guys.
Another time.
Yeah, red looks like he's doing a bit better, and red as a faction are doing okay actually. The red individual there looks like he's winning the fight between these two.
Right, well, I'm going to clobber it first. Nice. This quarterstaff. So,
So 14 or above hits.
yeah.
These guys.
So,
No, sorry, 15 and above hits. Sorry, because they've got
Okay.
scales. They've got natural armor.
scale mail. That is
Yeah.
a 9 damage on that guy.
9 damage. Okay, brilliant. Yep.
I will, once again, flurry of
That's on red.
blows.
Yeah.
And then I will I'm going to punch the other one.
Yeah, great. Just have a
16.
rolling point.
Yep, that's a hit.
16 hits, yeah.
D4 on him. He takes 5.
Okay.
And I'll hit the red one again. 17.
Okay. Yeah. Hits, yeah, reliably.
And he takes another fucking 8.
Great. Yeah, you are involved in their fight, definitely.
And she'll
They're
like,
both having done
no
damage.
fighting in the war room.
Well, there, yeah. They're pretty hurt already, both these guys.
Oops. Fuck. Oh my god.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
Vic, yourself, you are concentrating on the fairy fire, but
I am going to use my action to turn myself into a panther.
great,
Ooh,
good
sexy.
choice, solid.
Going to use my bonus action to move this. Actually, no. I'm going to move it just there, so
Oh my
it
God.
keeps Jeff in the target range. And then I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's that? It's 35, isn't it? 8, 9, 10, which is 50 for a panther. And I can't sprint, can I? Because I've used my action to turn
You've used
into.
your actions, so you can't sprint. Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah.
Svenskath is getting control of his horse. You come out and see the scene outside is chaotic, shall we say, and getting nasty.
Not
It may well
Saskas.
become Burkatch is coming to escape. And what am I trying to say? But is still maintaining the distinct blue glow that you have bestowed upon him. It will be hard to lose him in this crowd, at least. Gav, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast a magic missile at level 2
Yep.
on Silius.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move towards the exit of the tent.
Okay, cool.
So,
Yep. Roll the
magic
damage.
missile cast. Roll the damage at level 2. It's
4d4? +1 each, right?
you create 3 glowing darts at +1 each, and then for every level afterwards, yeah. So 4d4. I'll use the strip for this. So it's this +4. So 13 points of damage. And then I'll be moving my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm outside. And as I pass Titus, I'll say, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And that's my goal.
So the 13 points of damage is enough to kill Sililos. Would you like to describe what it looks like as you cast this and as the darts strike upon him?
10 slivers of green glass-like material just fly out from my conjured hand and just slash through Silius's flesh, targeting around his heart.
And
Because I'm
Gexy
well versed in anatomy.
falls down dead next to your feet.
I assume that I did some kind of lethal punch that, exploded his heart. No, I saw the magic. I saw the magic.
And Sam, it's
Fuck.
your turn next. Gav has so Obadiah has arrived and asked you what is going on.
He's at the temple. That's all I'm going to say.
She's
Because
at
I-
the temple. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah. Stop him. And point at the guy on the horse.
Cool.
And I'm going to... Jed, describe the crowd to me.
Outside or inside?
Outside.
Outside
Green.
crowd. There are a number of lizard folk who are making moves towards yourself, or at least the tent. In fact, yeah, they're looking directly at you with hostile intent now
Distance.
at this stage.
Sorry,
Distance.
Jed, just because we parked our horses here as well.
Yep.
Can you tell us where the horses are in conjunction to the mammoth tent?
Yeah, that too.
You were fairly close to them, weren't you? Let's say they're another turn of. Let's say they are another turn of movement, but it will take you an action to unhitch them.
Okay.
You can all reliably get to them within a turn, but yeah, it'll take you an action to unhitch them. Yeah, Sam, the crowd outside is moderately hostile. Let's say there are 6 lizard folk looking towards you with spears or swords or clubs in their hands.
They're not going to be slightly shocked that a fucking panther's just ran out the tent.
They
No.
expressing
Fuck.
fear.
Just makes them
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
These things they are
Just
used
looking at
to
it like, what the fuck just...
I'm just
They
hungry
are.
now.
They are used to dealing with wild animals and know very
Yeah.
well how to deal with a panther, much more than they know how to deal with someone that makes explosions occur from a metal pipe that he's carrying.
Okay, Jed. Is my path clear to there?
You have a clear line of sight moving there, so let me grab some. I'll grab some lizard folk.
Yeah, please. That's what I was looking for. Sorry. It's blockers and problems.
Yeah. What did I say? 6?
Yes. That's exactly what you said.
So let's. Let's go like that.
Okay.
Let's put this guy more reliably in a grid. This guy.
And these are the ones that look hostile. Is there
These are
non-hostiles around them?
Oh, there are loads. Yes, a bunch of lizard folk who are not maybe in this area, but around. Yeah, there are others that are running. Some that are just shocked and unsure how to say. But these are the ones that are.
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot the fucker then, as he's trying to get on the horse.
Yeah, great. Yeah, cool.
What do I shoot the horse?
That's an option.
Rude.
That's
Horse is-
actually, I was going to kill the horse if I got close to it as the panther, because it would have been easier to take out.
Yeah, the horse has probably got like maybe just over 10 HP, I'd have thought.
Don't know about that. But
Depends on the
the
horse.
panther can catch the horse.
Also, probably true.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, I'm just going to shoot him because I have advantage on him. That makes more sense. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a throw. Why not? Oh, ha ha ha! So crit
Yeah.
with the adept marksman. What's that? 3d12s?
That's
Is
that right?
Give you? That's new to me.
You roll.
Marksman's
You can either roll your normal amount and just damage, and double what comes up on the dice, or you can roll double the amount of dice. I'll leave it up to you.
I'll
But
just
you
double it.
double the yeah. So whatever you roll
just-
here.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So
Good
that's
roll.
24 plus your bonus.
A
Oh
4.
my god.
That's like
rough.
8th
That's
level
rough.
damage.
What did you do?
Double
Yeah.
12s. Fucking
Oof.
amazing.
I was really hoping you weren't going to kill this guy, but yeah.
1 in 144 chance.
Yeah.
Just doing non-lethal damage.
From a gun. It's a beanbag.
Yeah.
I aim for his leg.
Yes.
Sam, play description with us. Where are you shooting him? What happens?
Right, so as Gav comes out and I tell him that we need to stop him, I just take like a knee and carefully aim and exhale very, very slowly and shoot the guy square in the back of his shoulders, just
Yeah.
below his head, and leave a
Beautiful.
rather sizable exit wound in his sternum.
Beautiful.
And the white horse is splattered with warm red blood.
The warm-blooded?
Oh yeah, no, maybe not then. Yeah.
No, they're not. As warm as the day is.
Yeah. It's
It's been next to
20
a horrible
odd
green
degrees
fire.
outside. Yeah. Oh yeah, fair point.
Sam, you feel satisfied. Your companion feels satisfied.
I didn't even see it, and I'm bloody satisfied.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whoever is with you, watching over you, you've done the right thing by them.
Does that affect the lizard men that are approaching Sam? And, well, all of us.
Give me an intimidation check as well, there, Sam.
Flat.
Probably
7.
not.
If it does, Gav, you can't tell. They don't waver,
Okay.
at least. If anything, it might have just made him a bigger target.
Oh, he's so tiny.
Yeah. He is tiny. That's true. Okay.
Lizard people's go, I think.
Yeah, it is. This guy's dead. So let's.
Wow, that was a good amount of damage.
Sheesh.
Gex, Chisto in front of you, the red one, is going to fall and cower and wave his hands up and say, "Strike me no further." He's speaking in common. "Strike me no further."
Okay.
That's all he's going to do. Around you there is further violence. I'm going to give this guy an attack. These guys an attack roll each. So let's go. Okay, cool. This guy is going to be killed in the melee. Sucks for you, Shisto.
The green is the holly leaf, is it?
Green. Green here was the one with the broom.
Oh, okay, so the speaker.
Yeah, red is Shahir with the holly leaf. These guys ahead of you guys are gonna move up.
Was
Taurus
that
in
4?
Panther. Yeah,
Was that 52 damage?
it was 20.
24 plus 4. 48.
Just 2.
20. No, sorry.
He'd taken 27 up to that point.
56 damage.
So yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Bonus
he
isn't
didn't.
double, right?
He didn't have 56
The
hit
dice
points.
is doubled, so it'd be like 52. It's pretty good hit.
Oh yeah, okay, sure, yeah, you're right, yeah. So you rolled 24 and then double that to
He
24.
he still has one
it's
health.
only the dice.
Yeah, the dice get doubled. The bonus doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So sure. So Sam rolled 2 12s, so that's 24. Double that to yeah.
48 plus 4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You critted and then max damage. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah. You would have one-shot him with that, Sam.
Yep, that's not going to happen again.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, right?
He's rolling hot.
Yeah.
Knew Fairy Fire would be a good one to cast.
It is,
Not
yeah, it's
advantages.
really good.
I didn't get the chance
That's
to
good
use
to
it.
Yeah. Well, that's. You got advantage on your opportunity attack.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't question that. I was just like, he's giving me advantage of the. Yep.
But yeah, he's got a. I mean, if I thought that guy was going to make him tough and give him a total of 40 hit points, and he'd have gotten away in any other circumstance. But anyway, moving up on you then. Are all of these? I'm going to make them move up on you. That's the thing with consequences here.
It's all right. I got a plan for them.
This group of 3 are going to stick together. And this guy's going to move up. This guy's going to move up. And they're not all the speaker. They're not, I promise. So I'm just going to number them. Okay, so they are all numbered now. Number 1 is going to make an attack on you in panther form, Vic. So he's going to attack with a club. What's your AC in panther form, please?
Look, so I was looking at the horse stats.
Yep. Oh, okay. So I've just rolled a 20.
Probably hits.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, yeah, I've crit. So
Definitely hits.
yeah.
2d6.
For the crit. So I'm just rolling it
7
twice. So
plus
it's 7, 8. So it's 9 points on the first attack. And then he is going to bite at you.
Ooh.
And so what is your AC then, please, Vic?
17.
Is that what we said? Yeah?
That's
Thank you.
Panther.
In Panther form.
Oh, sorry.
Is 12.
12. Okay, so the bite will also hit. So you've taken 7. Wait, 7, 8, 9 points, and then you will also take an additional 5.
I then transform back into a turtle.
Okay, you are still in a bite situation potentially. Give me a strength save, please.
Oh, I'm out of range of that one now, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. If it's a 30-foot range, I'm afraid.
Well, that was lucky. 19 with dead 0.
That's fine. Yeah, great. No problem. It's all right. Okay. Second one is going to make 2 attacks on Obadiah because he is closer. So again, this guy's got a javelin spear, Gav. So
I'm
First-
armor class is 11.
okay, well that's again. I'm making up for Sam's double crit.
Sorry, gents.
So again,
So I'm out of the range of the temporary hit points. Is that correct?
you still got the temporary hit points, or do you have to be in the range to? Because you only receive them when the totem first goes up, don't you?
I'll check
Yeah.
it.
I would assume you have to stay in the range, but yeah, I don't know.
So I know the strength save is down to the radius, but I don't know about the.
Okay, spirit totem. Bonus action. You can magically summon a spirit totem.
Well, go on, give us the knowledge anyway. I'll take
Each
it.
creature
12
in the
on that.
aura, when it appears, gains it.
Yeah,
Cool.
you don't have to
So
remain in the aura.
12?
12 for the first attack.
I'm down to 1 temporary hit point.
Okay, and you are going to get bitten at as well.
It lasts for 1 minute, so it
10 rounds.
it gives you the
Yeah,
hit
we're
points and lasts 1 minute. So yeah.
Okay, second one
Might
is
miss.
10 total. Yeah,
Yeah, miss.
yeah, fine. Yeah, great. Okay. And that's what's going on in there. We're going to go back around. Oh, no, yeah, okay. So Sasakath is going to push forward. Past everybody now.
Yeah, the hit points are straight off. You keep them, but the advantage is it has to be in the aura.
I'm going to take a leak back in a sec.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just going to
that's
get a
his
drink. Rest of
turn. Gex, it is your turn. What's Jethro going to do in this situation?
Okay, it's
Doesn't mean I-
guy who just said "Don't hit me," I'm going to be like, "All right," and I'm going to pick him up. Do a strength
Yeah.
check.
Okay. Fine. Yeah.
17. Well,
I'll
advantage,
give
I
you your full
guess.
movement on that. Yeah.
Advantage.
It's not a strength save, so I don't know.
It's strength checks and strength saves. So either way,
Okay.
I get it.
Strength. Yeah.
So I'm going to pick this
Nice
guy
check.
up, and I'm just going to hit.
Drag him with you.
I'm going to hit this guy with him.
Okay. Okay. That would normally be an improvised weapon, but we'll call that if you make the hit. We'll call that a D10.
All right. 6.
Both parties.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Not quite gonna make it. That's fine.
All right, and then can I just use the rest of my movement to chase my boys?
Yeah.
Don't care if I take an opportunity attack. About there.
Let's see. Won't. Yeah.
All right. That'll
Okay,
do
so
me.
I affect.
Dorothy, it's your turn. Yeah. Absolutely.
Where did we
Yep.
say the bosses were?
Let's clone some horses.
Mm.
They're over here.
The horses are over there at 10 or something.
Let's put them here. You can get to that within a turn, but they are tied up, so it will take you an action to untie them.
Shoot all the ropes with one shot.
Yeah.
You'll probably
Like
make
No,
what?
I've used my luck for a while. Come on.
it.
I don't think I've ever rolled max damage in D&D ever.
That's fine.
Like,
So
not on
all of these are
multiple dice.
aggressive and trying to hurt us. Yeah.
They are, yes. So far as you can tell.
Okay. If that's the case, I am going to. Ooh, can I? I just want to check one thing. Make sure it's a bonus action.
What I should have done is gotten you to. I mean, your concentration. You know, you haven't got very far on anyone anymore. So,
5, 6, 7, 8, yeah.
Yeah, I could have done a concentration save. That would have been fine because I've got pretty good.
yeah.
Um,
But what I mean there is that your fairy fire is. I mean, it's not over because the corpse is
guy's
still
dead.
glowing, but the guy's dead.
just having a look to see.
Shoot it again if you want.
Yeah.
What,
Just to confirm the kill.
I'm just trying to see what it is to go into my shell. It's
Just
an
an action,
action,
right?
or a fucking bonus action.
I think it's an action. Shell defense as an action. Yeah.
Action. Okay.
17's high enough. You don't need
Yeah.
the +2 or plus whatever.
No,
Like,
'cause
you
I
need
was
to be
just
mobile
about
here.
move.
It's plus
Yeah.
4.
I am going
Yeah,
to.
but I mean,
Where is it? Spells. That's the one. Okay, I'm going to cast Moonbeam on those 4 in front of me.
Yeah, great. Yeah, you can hit them all with the moonbeam. They make con saves, is that right?
Yep, 14 pluses. Or
Okay.
14s.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, great. I'm just gonna get a little white circle there. Let's see, what's the radius on moonbeam again? Is it a 10-foot radius?
Shines
5.
down there.
It's a 5-foot radius, so
that's 10
Like that.
foot diameter. Yeah.
like that. Hit those.
Uh,
4. Okay, they make con saves. We'll make one con save for all 4 of them.
it's not quite like that, Jed, because we're using Hexus, but
Yeah.
that's 15 feet across. But yeah, I get you. It'll still get all 4 of them.
Yeah, it's yeah, with this as the center. I'd call that yeah. You're right.
It works.
It's not quite like that, but yeah, I mean it's it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all next to each other,
Yeah,
so 5-foot radius hits them all. Right?
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, con save, right, okay, so let's roll. As I said, one save for all of them to determine. And that's a fail.
Okay,
So
and that
roll
is,
your 2d10.
can I get actual? Is that a D10 there? No, fucking
Okay.
hate these little thingies.
I'll give you some d10s.
Should have a bag of dice in front of you.
Yeah. 2d10 here. There you go. Total of 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine, great, cool. Okay.
Okay. So 7 damage each. I take it then.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Gav, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to move one step back to check on Titus. Open the flap. What's the situation inside?
I'm not going to give that guy the attack of opportunity. That's fine.
No, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, no, I'm not going to do it. Fine. He's gonna hold it off because yeah.
It was my mistake. I
Oh,
didn't
You're not trying to
see
get
him there.
past him. You're backing off. It's okay.
But no, I'm not using my action to disengage, so
Yeah.
therefore he
You'd
should
be
get
open
it
to it, but I'm
because
not going to use it because you're not trying to get past
Okay.
him, so you're not setting off a trigger for him. So it's fine. Having gotten in there, there is still some lizard folk on lizard folk violence, but it seems to be dying down now. Saskath is moving forward towards you, as is Jeffro. They're both running your way.
there's nobody chasing them.
There's nobody chasing them. The flickering fire is dying down. The green is dying down.
With that, then I will hold open the door, and I will turn and cast Cause Fear at 2nd level. On the two guys beside Tor.
Yeah, great, cool. What do they save?
They
Remind me.
save a Wisdom of 14.
They save a wisdom of 14, and they've got a plus. No, these guys have a +1 wisdom. Sorry. Where the fuck are my d20s there?
Well, we're all just about to be hunted for the rest of the game by lizardmen.
Okay, so that's I will roll them a save each. So that's number 2 is going to pass.
I haven't killed
Number
any.
1 is going to fail. So number 1 is afraid.
Pussy.
I just awake the sense of mortality in the creature within the
Yeah.
effects, blah blah blah. Constructs are undead or immune.
Yeah.
The target must blah 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 or become frightened. Frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn.
Yeah.
So I think frightened just means they have to move away from me.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they can't attack you.
So I don't know if that forces an attack of opportunity from Tor.
It would when they move. Yeah, they don't have to move until their turn, but
Okay.
it doesn't force an attack opportunity, but it would allow one.
And
Just the
with my
Understood.
trait,
Yes.
Warcaster.
You could, yeah, sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and I'll just stay there. Holding the door open.
Okay, Titus, it is your turn.
Okay. Right. So, what I want to do is basically push past Gav. I believe because of my small size, I can just literally go through his legs.
You can just, yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go through his legs. 5, 10, and here, about here.
Yeah.
I want to throw a gunpowder keg to where the moonbeam is.
Oh, okay.
What is the rules for throwing something?
Effectively make a ranged weapon attack. So you add your dex, add your proficiency. And I think you can add your archery fighting style for that in general as well. That doesn't, yeah. So if you were throwing a dagger, for example, it just counts as a ranged melee attack. So
Is that cocked? It says 4. Whatever.
I'm going to say that that's cocked. That's really weird. Roll it again.
Yeah, okay, so it would be 11 plus 8. If you
Yeah,
let me add
okay.
all my
I'll
things.
count
So
that as a
loads.
hit, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to throw it in there unlit. And that's my action. And then I'm going to continue to move. So I've gone 5, 10, 20, 25 to here.
Okay. That's entering the moonbeam. Now, moonbeam's not flammable per se. but
No,
it is
but
going to
just
start
as-
to deteriorate already, the keg.
Just as a reminder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keg.
Yeah,
Might be
good.
better to throw it kind of there, Sam.
Yeah, into them.
Yeah. We'll say when that goes off, it counts as a fireball spell.
No, it has rules. I've got the
Ah.
rules for it.
Do we have the rules for this?
Yeah, I have the rules for it. It's
How big is the- how big is the
7d6.
keg?
76. Okay.
Oh,
What's the
10
rate?
feet.
What's the radius? It's a 10-foot radius, is it?
hmm
Okay, so it's the same radius as the
Yeah.
Also, like, I'm happy for you to play that as if one of them tries to catch it or something. Just a thing flying at them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah,
That's what I was
absolutely.
kind of thinking. I just
Yeah.
throw a barrel at these guys.
They are writhing in pain at the moment from being moonbeamed.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Right.
That's great for them. Okay, that's
It's their turn now.
Sam's turn. It is their turn. And I'm going to give number 1 his movement, first of all, because he's scared. He's just going to flee. So if he can fuck off, he's going to disappear into the crowd. What have you. Number 2 is going to make an attack against Tor.
Right, bring it on. I got 50 health points.
Yeah. Miss with his javelin. Hit with his bite. So the bite is going to do a d6 plus 2. So that's 3 points of damage. Now I will get you to make a con save. The difficulty for this is
Ooh.
10.
1 second. We'll cast the rules.
I think you make it with advantage,
Well, you-
right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is.
Warcaster.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you've made it. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
So
Yeah. The
yeah,
difficulty is
so
10, and you've, both those dice are over 10, so
yeah,
that's
only
fine. Okay.
16 with my constitution bonus.
Great, cool. Which means the 4 of these need to make another con save for themselves. And again, I'm just going to give them the 1 save. And they fail, so they take full damage, starting their turns in the moonbeam. So that is a total of 8 again, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, cool. And having been moonbeamed, all 4
Very
of them
tempting.
are going to scatter. So
Fuck is this light? Burn!
this one is going to make an attack against you again. In fact, 2 attacks against you because he gets his movement.
And they're all moving away from the keg.
They're all moving away from the keg because they're also in the moonbeams. If they stay there, they're going to keep taking damage. So that's fine.
Oh.
Okay, so 2 attacks against you. So yellow is a spear, purple is a bite. And so the spear is going to hit. Wait,
Oh, did I
plus
take
4, yeah,
damage
that's
a minute ago? I took
So
3 damage, didn't I?
you did take 3 damage a minute ago, and then you're going to take another spear, another javelin of damage. It's another d6. So that is another 7 points. So I'll get you to make another concentration save.
Do I not roll for my armor? So I got 17 armor.
Yeah, no, it rolled above your armor. That one hit. So one of the attacks didn't hit, one of them did.
20.
20, yeah, brilliant.
3.
Yeah, so you don't lose concentration. That's fine. And that's all the attacks that are going to come against you. Sasakath is going to move to the entrance of the tent and is going to call out in a voice louder than all of you have heard so far. And I will have Sam. I think you are out of the range, but I will have Gav and Vic, as well as all of these lizard folk, make charisma saves, please.
19.
What was that?
Roll that. I'm gonna call that.
That's cocked as fuck.
That's cocked. Yeah, roll that again.
I don't know what's doing that. Physics of
Yeah,
behavior.
they shouldn't really, should they?
That 13, does your charisma +1 count on your save for that, or is it
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yes. So it's yeah. You haven't got any extra bonuses there. So it's a 13 total for you. That's the same for these guys. Gav, this won't affect you so much, but Vic. So I am reading the exact same thing. You feel calmed, Vic. You feel that the peril facing you, the strong emotions of this situation, the hostility in you, you feel bleed away from this situation. You feel like you're aware that things got the better of you for the moment. But hearing Sasakath's call, his loud call for calm, you realize that he's right. This is a situation you can talk through. It is unwise, perhaps, to try and fight your way out of this. You realize this. And Gav, you can see this effect taking place upon people. I think Obadiah is smart enough to know what's
Yeah,
going
I
on
do
here.
have a lot of mind control magic.
Yourself, yeah, exactly, yeah. So that's fine. Sam, you can see these guys that are fighting Vic and things like that slackening up yourself.
Okay.
And we'll come to the top of turn with Gex.
I guess I'll just run up, stand next to old Sassy. Are these guys
He
still
is.
active?
They are chill. They are emotion calmed.
And Sasakath has not been hostile towards us at all, has he? He's kind of a cool guy. I'm not going to.
Actively not. Yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely
Yeah.
not clobber him. I will just give these guys a clobbering.
run over and punch him in the head?
Yeah.
Flying kick.
Maybe not. I will take a bonus action, just a regular run of strike bonus action. 18 on one of them.
18 definitely hits.
Yeah, and I'm just going to try and knock one of them out.
Man,
7. So yeah.
7 on top of that guy will knock him out. Which one are you hitting?
The one that's right in front of me.
Number 3 there? Okay.
Yeah, I just want to knock him unconscious. Don't want to kill anybody.
Yeah. That's fine. I am going to read you the last line in this spell description, which is, this indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed.
Cool.
When the spell ends, the creature becomes hostile again, unless the GM rules otherwise.
Cool.
So that's fine. Okay. So we will keep the initiative going.
But Tulla's pretty chill.
It's Tor's turn. However, yeah.
Same thing happened, and one of us gets hurt. He can't snap out of it.
Yeah, Vic, you're kind of wondering what the fuck is going on and why this guy's laid down, and you think, well, maybe someone should talk to Jethro. This isn't a great move. I'll give you an action, but I would ask you to consider the effect of this spell upon you.
Pardon me.
You're not feeling particularly hostile in this situation.
Okay, well, my action then will be shoot inside my turtle shell. Just gonna
Okay. Yeah.
full
Cool.
cowered up and shout up.
Yeah.
What the fuck has happened?
Just a spinning shell on the ground there. Alright.
I jump on it so it flies towards enemies. No.
I get it.
Yeah, have you seen what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out in Draconic, like, stop! Or halt, or whatever the Draconic is for it.
Yeah, with
I'm
the lingering
gonna-
effect of this spell, yeah, if you want to make a check, whether it's a persuasion or anything like that,
I
check.
can
I'll
do a
give you
bit of
advantage on it.
persuasion.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it with the lingering effect of this spell on people's
With
minds.
advantage, it's only a 12.
Okay, yeah,
But the point being, I will move away from the door now that Sasakat is outside of it.
Yeah.
And I will start moving towards.
if you are trying to move
Towards
past
Titus.
number 2, there is going to get the attack on you that he promised to get before.
Well, I was kind of there.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
he gets the attack on me. That's cool. I'll move out towards Jethro.
Okay. 12 plus 2 is
Hits.
going to hit you, I think. Yeah. That's fine. This is that guy's got a spear.
It's just
Yeah,
his
he has a
weapon.
spear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's another 7 points.
7. So
Yeah.
last temporary and 6 out of regular.
Yep.
Cool. So I get stabbed.
Yep.
I'll move to there, and I'm gonna cast Cause Fear again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. Maybe Charm Person might be better.
Ooh.
Yeah, up to you.
I'll cast Charm Person on him and say, "We're not lost. We're not a threat to you. Listen to your leader."
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so he's got a Wisdom save of 14.
Which one are you casting this on? Number 2 who just attacked you?
Yes, the person that just attacked me.
Okay. Okay, so it gets advantage because you are currently in combat with them, but I'm going to leave the lingering effect of that thing and I'm going to cancel that advantage out. So I'm just going to give it the roll. It is a wisdom save, so it gets a +1. And it's, yeah, okay, fine. I'm making up for Sam's crit again.
Well, it got really well.
I rolled a 20.
Okay,
Again.
fair.
I've rolled 3 20s with these guys. They've done a bunch of damage.
Seems fair.
And yeah, Sam, it is now your turn. You are at the horses, right?
Yep. I am indeed at the horses. Is the moonbeam gone?
The moonbeam is still up.
Moonbeam's still going.
Vic's been making his concentration saves.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I'm just going to say we need to get to the temple and start using my actions to prepare the horses. You decide how many.
Roll me the d4. I'll let you, and it'll be that many you can unhitch with your action.
I take a saber out and slice all of the fucking things.
Right,
And they're
cool.
all through.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, you know exactly what you're doing with this. You were the one that tied them up, and therefore you can.
I'll just
try and
saber them all open.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, great.
Knots.
And you can mount up with your horse if you'd like.
Yes.
Which means actually, because you're now mounted, you can get a full 60 foot of movement. with
No,
your horse.
actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just stand waiting with,
Okay.
with my rifle in my hand.
Yeah, fine.
Anybody comes near me that isn't from our party or the friendly Saskath, I'm going to shoot them. You know, civilians not included.
Yeah, great. It is fucking bedlam around you.
Sweet. I really want to shoot the gunpowder keg, but I'm worried that I'm just going to murder a fuckload of lizardmen.
Well, you have done already.
Yeah,
So,
come on.
I'm a human.
Yeah, fuck. Who cares about them?
Get to the horses.
The way I see it is I'm just appeasing my blood god.
that you just found in a random dude's wardrobe a couple of days ago. It's good.
That's not how I say it, but
Yeah.
not yet. at the very least.
No. And yet. That's peeking behind the curtain a little bit.
Yes.
No, it's fine. After Sam's turn, we have lizard folk turns. So number 5 is going to step around and take some attacks on Jethro.
Okay.
So I'm going to give him 2 attacks against you. Let's say again that the yellow is a bite and purple is a club. Neither of them will
That's
hit.
going to cut it.
Okay. Number 2 is going to throw a spear at you, Gab, being that you've tried to charm him. He doesn't take kindly to that. And that's going to hit with a 16.
So,
Yep.
Sorry.
That's 6 points of damage.
Oh,
Okay. Just under half health?
Yeah.
No, just above half health.
Plenty.
Number 4 is going to look menacing at you. And number 6 is going to move up next
Oh.
to him.
because they've attacked party members, I am
Yep.
no longer charmed. Yes.
You are no longer charmed.
Yeah.
As you've witnessed this. Sasukath, however, is going to... I'm just going to give him a charisma roll. His charisma is generally better than the rest of these. But even then, the rest of them have pretty fucking terrible charisma. So it's a flat roll for this. To try and just persuade people to stop fighting. Okay. How many of them are left? There's 4 of them left on the board.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll a d4. And he will persuade that many. Okay, great. Let's say he persuades number 6 to fuck off. But the rest of them are still in the fight. Come back around. It is Jethro's turn.
More clobbering. Hit this one with my big stick. Yeah, that's a clobber. Big stick clubbers that guy for 9. This guy.
That guy, number 5.
Go for KO.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
Oh, was he already
is,
unconscious? Sorry, not him. Not him.
No, yeah, number 5. So number 3 was already unconscious. Number 5 is not yet unconscious.
Okay.
He had come around and just tried to attack you a second ago
Okay.
and missed.
Okay, in that case, yes. And then flurry of blows. I'm gonna hit this guy.
Number 2, who's just thrown his javelin at Gav.
7. Fucking 13.
13 wouldn't normally hit. I was going to give you a bit of bonus, so yeah, let's say that hits.
Unarmed
He's just
strike.
because of him just throwing his javelin.
He takes 8. Again, go for a KO. How can I
He
KO?
hasn't actually taken any damage yet, so you can just get a good solid, that's a good solid hit on the back of his head.
Is this guy fleeing?
Or
Number 4?
Number 4 is not fleeing. Number 4 is standing around looking menacing towards Titus and
Okay, well,
Obadiah.
I'm gonna use my free disengage and clobber number 4 as well for one.
Okay,
If I
go
can.
for it.
Oh yeah, that's
Nice.
that's a clobbering.
Okay.
He takes 6.
4 is also going to take 6 points of damage. Great. Okay.
Fucking running drive-by clobbering. Love it.
Okay. After that, Tor, it is your turn. Your
Okay.
moonbeam is still up. Jethro has knocked out 2 of the lizard folk to your side.
I am going to use my bonus action to emerge from my shell.
Okay.
And then I am going to move and take the attack of opportunity.
So we'll give him that. That's a bite. That's going to hit.
What's that? 3, and I'm gonna drop Moonbeam concentration anyway.
That's 3 points of damage.
You can
Okay.
move Moonbeam.
I
You
know,
can-
but I can also heal you because you're
Oh,
already
okay.
fucked up. Taking quite a bit of damage already, didn't you?
Yeah.
For a wizard. So
Yeah.
we're dropping the Moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop Moonbeam. And then cast. How much damage have you taken?
Oh, it looks like I'm pretty fucked.
Okay. And then cast a level 2 Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Actually, wait 1 second. I'm going to definitely cast a Cure Wounds, but I'm going to move to that side. Yeah, that's enough. And yeah, level 2 Cure Wounds. 2d8 plus 4. Are those d8s there?
I have
D8
one
to
here.
your...
There's one.
Oh, I got 2 d8s actually.
A
I
D10's
think
on
I've got
there.
1 d8 there.
It's
No.
a D8. So
So you can use mine.
we can clone it if you want, or
Yeah, clone that bad boy. I prefer to roll. 'Cause if I fuck up, at least I know it's me.
Yeah, roll your own dice. Yeah, that's fair. I get it.
I don't feel cheated as badly then.
I prefer using the real dice.
6 plus
6.
4, 10.
Yeah.
10 in total.
10 total.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
I am nearly perfect.
I am perfect. I have not taken any damage.
Well, let's see what we can do about that. Gav, it is your turn.
I'm going to turn and cast, I think, Ray of Sickness on the one that, number 2.
It was number 2 that threw the javelin at you.
Yeah. So I need to roll to hit him.
Yeah.
And I roll
That'll hit.
23.
Yeah.
Woo!
that'll
And
hit.
it's 2d8 damage. He
Grab-
takes
grab some
6
water.
points of damage. He must also make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, he's poisoned until the next round.
Con save. Okay, I'm going to use this d20. And that's not going to make it. Okay, cool.
So I don't know exactly what poison does, but yeah, he's
Poison
poisoned.
5e. So how much damage was that again? Sorry.
It was 8. Was it?
Poison
Yeah,
gives like
I think so.
disadvantage
Yeah.
or something in it.
No, it was
Poison.
6. Sorry.
6. Yeah.
6.
Okay, fine. No problem. Poison condition. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Cool.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
And with my movement, I'm going
You
to move
vomit.
towards my horse, and I will get on it.
That's why I picked
Correct.
poison spray as one of my cantrips.
The lizardman vomits. And yeah.
Excellent.
Sam Titus is acting, so Obadiah has climbed onto his horse, having poisoned a lizardman.
Okay. I'm going to. Is this guy alive? Number 4. Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Boy is still alive and looking menacing at you. He's attempting to intimidate you.
I don't care about that.
No.
I'm going to jump aloft my horse.
Yep.
Fuck that off. And I'm going to move towards the keg and attempt to pick the keg up with my action.
Okay, are you doing that while on the horse? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming you want me to roll acrobatics or something.
Have you got sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
Oh.
You're doing one of the Western fucking.
Yeah, like side saddle drop downs. 16.
Cool. Yeah. So what I was going to say is you can grab it either way. If you roll a 6, yeah, you've rolled high enough. Basically, you don't even have to dismount, and you can get your full movement in as part of the turn.
Yeah, so is that's assuming that's my action. So I'll grab that. Keg is now.
Well,
back in my thing.
so basically, it won't use your action to do that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say there. Yeah.
And then in which case, I don't know how far I moved, but I'll move a bit more.
Yeah.
And I will shoot number 2.
Okay, go for it. Number 2 is poisoned, so
It's just a normal shot, no bonuses. I've used them all.
Okay. this guy
15?
has a 15, so 15 hits. Yeah.
Well, that was nearly max damage again. 15 damage.
Yeah, great. He's dead.
Nice.
Oh.
They've 22 hit points, the standard ones. Burkesh had 40 hit points, so he's quite a bit tougher. But is that not tough enough?
I think I would have killed myself 3 times over with my shot.
Yeah, well,
You
sure.
would have
Yeah.
killed me even with my bonus hit.
Yeah.
points. And that's saying something.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah, it was fun.
just have killed me outright.
Yeah.
Like, no death saves.
Yeah, pretty fucking monstrous.
It'd been 4 points for me. You'd have given me by 4 points.
Oh yeah.
Or 2 points, whatever it is.
Yep, that's my tangent.
Okay, great, cool. And after that is number 4 is just gonna fucking lag it, I think. Gex, you can make an attack of opportunity if you like.
Yeah, so I'm going to knock him out as well. Nope.
It's just gonna lag it.
Shit, man. Gex getting all the unlucky rolls.
Yeah, I made my mark.
Mm.
I clobbered him good. Made my mark on him.
That's like 4 ones.
And you stand on a pit of smoking ground. The tent flaps behind you. There is weeping and wailing.
Let's move.
Lizard people, like, what the
Alright,
fuck is
I hop atop my large horse. Make chase!
There's no chasing because we killed the guy.
Oh yeah, but we want to. We know if we know where lady is. Lady. We should go find
We
her.
should make tracks at speed anyway.
Yeah, we've well, we didn't start this. To be fair, we certainly ended.
No,
it.
I did.
No, we just finished it.
Yeah. So yeah. So
Yeah, it's all right.
It was,
I'm a bit poorly.
it was a good battle. So yes, we make haste, and as we're making haste, I will say they may have left someone with instructions to kill her anyway. We must get there quickly, and I will relay the things I deceived out of Steve to them, say that he was in on it. They were planning to kill her all along. Blah blah blah. The main priest isn't in on it. He doesn't know.
Steve or the other one?
The other one. What's
Gaten.
it? Steve is the bad guy. Gantet doesn't know about what Steve's doing. He's gone behind his
Are you
back.
sure?
Certain.
Okay, keep moving. Fucking belt it back to town. Like we ride the ass off these fucking
Yeah!
of these steeds.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Get my
Yeah.
Thor whip out and give the horse a whipping on the ass.
Rude.
Not
I'm
very
certain of it.
Your horse takes 12 damage and dies.
I'll say that I convinced Steve that I was against your ideas for the woman, and that I wanted her dead also, and he told me everything.
Wait.
And then I shot him.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. The ride back to town, you'll remember, takes a couple of hours. And it is night now. It is as close to night as it is going to come. And yet it is still quite bright. And at some point you become aware that you are distinctly moving into Midsummer's Day. As you move east and the sun peeps out upon the horizon ahead of you as you are riding onwards. Nobody tries to hinder you as you move, and you can leave the camp of the Maikandavu as rumours and further violence and bloodshed emerge from the tents. You yourselves are not hindered. You yourselves are not stopped. But there is crying and there is killing. Tents are toppled. Fire is spreading. But you make it to the road and pound the hooves of your horses onwards into town. Take yourselves off the table, please.
Done.
Okay,
Yep.
and let's get your totem there, Vic. Don't need to keep any of those. Keep this, everything else on there. It's just. Does anybody need to keep their concentration token? Yeah, I'll give you that one to keep. Actually,
Yeah.
there's a lot of them, isn't there? But
Oh, we've got infinite bags on.
I
Yeah,
just
that's true.
concentrate on ass whooping.
God, they just keep farting. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
The dog.
Yeah, it's lucky that DnD is not in. We're not in the same room.
Smell-o-vision.
Okay. Yeah.
You boys would be fucking. Well, you'd be very similar to what the Germans did to the Jews.
Christ.
Oof.
Right.
I've eaten
Let's
mustard.
take a moment because I want to grab a drink of water.
Potentially
Cool. I'll do the
worse.
same.
Okay, I will
And,
wee.
Yeah. Have a think about your next steps.
You just fucking cheese it there, right?
Yeah.
Cheese it there. Burst in the door.
Waving
Demand
the
to know
paw.
where the girl is. Tell the priest of the transgressions of his underling. He probably didn't deserve to die, but it was satisfying shooting.
Oh.
Did somebody say level 5?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I think so. Should we do that now? Mid-session? Yeah, why not?
Don't know, wait.
Well, I don't mind doing it after.
Wait,
Yeah,
do
let's do that at the. Expect that at the end of the session. How does that sound?
expect what?
Yeah.
Eh,
5.
Nothing.
Level 5.
Oh boy.
Expect it. If you make it that far.
Oh, yeah.
The session's
the
not over
session.
yet.
Yeah, TPK
Oh,
as soon as we
right.
enter the church.
Yeah, well, that's it, right?
Well, he's
Guy
level 20.
fireballs all of
Elven,
us.
400-year-old druid. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
At least we know he doesn't have fireball, but he could have
Pardon me.
creeping death.
A rain priest. So he's got shit like watery sphere and wall of water, and tidal wave.
Cool. Just tidal waves village.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a cherry yogurt.
So we rod hide there, hard there, bust the door in. Not bust the door, but come in at speed.
Bust down the back doors.
Tell the priest the transgressions of his underling. And,
Well, let's not Okay, so we have an hour to journey back, and I know we're riding hard, but I can, because I'm telepathic, I don't need to speak. I don't need to be out of breath like Gav couldn't talk while riding a horse, but my character
Mm.
could. It's like, we're not 100%. Okay, he's a priest of the water elements. It is very unlikely he has cut a deal with this abomination of fire and demonic entity. But there is a chance, no matter how tiny, that this is the case.
I honestly,
I
seeing
don't think it is true either. I
Re-
think it's the
reading-
underling spite.
reading Steve's emotions as I did, quite fast, and he was telling me the truth.
I would probably put in some sort of racist reply to that, saying like something along the lines of, "Well, you're in foreign lands, and how well does your readings translate to the peoples of here?" But I will agree with the assessment. You know what I mean? Like, my dude's insular and isolated and has grown up in this kingdom his entire life. But I agree with you. I don't think it is. I'm just planting the idea in everyone's minds that there's a fraction of a fucking chance that it could be Gantath.
Well, we'll keep our guard up. Just in case.
We should also check if there's a second exit out or entrance into this building.
Huh. Maybe.
I assume she was kept in a cellar or some sort of crypt of some sort.
Wait, you're saying
Always ask the rats.
you're saying he's evil? Maybe.
I'm saying I don't think so. I think the fault lies with Steve, but I just don't want to wander in and explain all to
Right.
Gantat,
I will.
just in case Gantat is in on it as well. So remain close to him, Jethro.
I'll gently polish my knuckles. Got it.
For I've been drained of my magic this day, and there's not much more I can do.
Yeah, fair.
The town is coming closer. It is on your eye line now. There is signs of movement in the town. But as to what's going on there, you can't make it out at this range.
Maybe they have their own festival for midsummer.
Maybe, and that's reasonable. That's not unreasonable based
Makes
on
sense.
where you've been, where you've grown up. But the sunlight is striking down upon the road already. It is harsh in your eyes. Things before you are silhouetted. And the chill of the night seems to be lifting already. The ground around you, the grass is wet and shimmering with the briefest nights of dew. And you are coming close to Shymeet once again. It does not seem as though the Temple of Rains will meet its promise today. But there are clouds to the south. So you'll have to see what the wind brings for you. What's your plan? Where are you heading first? You're heading to the temple, is that right?
I think straight to the temple.
The
Mhm.
temple is on the road that you are riding in on, so you won't have to pass anything except the temple itself. But as you come up close to it, you are going to have to ride into the town square. And as you've just surmised, Gav, there are revelers up early, people in costume. They look pretty together. People have look pretty tired, to be honest. No one's playing music just yet, but people are moving about. They are sat outside on stools or at tables, putting on face paint or fixing bells to their clothes. Things are coming together. There are military men with ribbons tied to the tips of their halberds. People are getting ready to make merry for a long day.
Let's not
longest
make a
day.
fuss here. Kind of slow down coming into town,
Yeah.
canter up to the steps of the temple, tie up our horses. Team put the air of like jolliness on, like smile at people if they look at us. And I think I'm gonna make straight towards the door of the temple to talk to Gantha. Is it Gantha or Gantat?
Ganthet.
Gantit.
Yeah. It is late for you all. You all were up more or less all of the day before. Did you take a nap in the afternoon? Something like that? I'm trying to remember.
I
We,
mean,
Not so
we
much.
camped out. We had a
yeah,
6-hour, like 8-hour camp out near
Yeah.
the near the
Yeah. And so
meet.
you've been lightly but for those of you with the circadian rhythm, it's kind of 2 in the
Tired.
morning, something like that,
We just
and
ran
it's
on
getting
adrenaline.
bright already. Yeah. Things are going to feel fraught. Your tongues feel dry.
God damn it.
Your
Actually, if we can,
calves, your thighs are sore. But
if
you
we're
can head to
coming
the
into
temple.
town, I'd like to talk to Titus about his read on Steve.
Mm-hmm.
So, Titus, I think you should take the lead on explaining to Gantet, why what happened. If he's been his disciple for, say, 20 years or however long, Gantet might be furious by our actions.
I'm sure he will be furious. Furious at the transgressions of his junior.
If he believes us, can you convince him?
No. Not
What-
wise in
What did he say to you?
the art of talking to people.
What did he say to you when you
As,
met him
as I,
first?
who's Steve?
Yes.
Well, as I said to you, I convinced him that I was against the group's efforts to save the girl, and that I believe she should be dead. And he went, "Oh, okay then." And then I asked him, because he turned up with 2 horses, who the second horse was for, and it was that the guy who I shot in the back. I don't know his name. What was his name?
He was Burakach.
Yes.
He was
was he-
Sasakat's, the leader's life ward. We
Was he
think.
perchance vouching for the death of Catelyn?
He went.
He was.
Yeah.
He turned his back on his ward to do that. We left that site with the leader of 2 groups that were for Catelyn's dead.
Good.
I think your best tact is to tell Gantet the truth,
Well, that was the intention, yes.
and we'll be ready for his reaction if it is hostile.
I highly doubt it will be. He seems like a good man. From my
Well,
first
so did
interaction.
Faris, but yet he held this woman's life for ransom until his religion's benefits were dealt with. It cost us 2 days. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Let's see how it plays out.
Can I use my perception to see if there's any rodents running around the street outside the temple?
Rodents. Yeah, you can. I mean, your passive perception is
rats.
fairly good. There is evidence of rats, at least.
Okay, I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time just putting food, bread, whatever the fuck on the floor. See if I
Yeah.
can attract any fucking passing rodents.
Make me
Rats or
an
mice.
animal handling check, please, Vic. If you're actually trying to attract them out to you and convince them that you're safe to be near and eat.
That was quite unlucky. That it rolled 5.
A
That
5
was
That's a
total,
1.
yeah.
It's a fail. Always fail on a 1. Doesn't matter what you add to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
even with the total 5, yeah, that's not great, I'm afraid, my friend. You can find an area that you think would be, appealing to a mouse or a rat, and drop some crumbs down, and you just sit and stare at the crumbs for a while, and nothing comes.
I have one other option, but I will keep that for now.
All right, shall we, gentlemen?
You're outside the Temple of Rain. The sun is hitting you on the ears and in the eyes. It's going to
Let's go.
be a bright, hot fucking day.
It's fucking goo.
Right then.
Sorry, Jed, I thought we were coming in tonight.
It is late night on Midsummer's
okay.
Day, so the sun is coming over the horizon in the east already.
Oh, very late night. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been a very, very short night in the Lizard Folk tent, and the sun is coming up already.
Oh my god. I might need to go and take a shit in a minute. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks for that.
I'm glad to hear about it.
Just Vic
Can't
the
give you-
TMI man.
Pushing open the heavy door of the Temple of Rain.
I will go in.
Yeah.
As would be expected, you anoint yourself with the waters or whatever you do in the Temple of Rain.
Yeah.
And walk towards the front.
There are other people in there, kind of dotting around, and again they've got these kind of harlequin type clothes with ribbons tied on themselves. Lots of colours, lots of things going on there. A couple of people have bells on their ankles, but at the far end from the door, at a kind of altar table, stands Ganthet in his priestly robes. And he looks over to you as you approach and says, good to see you again, visitors to the town. Did you find what you were looking for at the Maikandavu?
No, we did not.
You were looking for a young woman, if I recall. Did you
Oh,
say that? I
God.
can't remember whether you said that or not.
Oh, I think we told them the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that they had taken something anyway, definitely. Did you? Yeah, I did. If you've said that, I can't remember exactly what you said. Because I'm not.
We did not, but we did find your acolyte, Steve.
Oh. Yes, he rode out a couple of hours ago. He keeps duties with them. He takes prayer, especially on nights when they hold council, which I gather they did. Is he well?
He brought
afraid not.
an extra horse in order to take Burlakach with him back to this temple.
Indeed, and I see Burkatch nor Steve not. I'm going to give him an insight check.
Were you
I'm
aware?
not hiding anything.
No, I know, yeah. Okay.
Were you aware of Barrowcatch coming this evening?
I was not.
And I'm going to
Now-
roll insight on that as well.
Yeah, you're welcome to, yeah. He's putting things together piece by piece by
15.
piece. 15 total. Yeah, he's working things out and looking between you. And he's going to settle his eyes on you, Sam, and say, and where is Steve now?
I'm afraid no longer a member of this realm of life.
He's dead.
Taken to a corporeal body.
In one of the
It
planes, of the Nine Hells.
You had best between you have a fine explanation. I will ask one of you to speak, and speak quickly
I
before departing this temple.
I didn't see what happened to him.
One of you has spoken?
I think it would be best if Titus spoke to this.
Then do.
So, as you're aware, we were looking for a young woman. A woman kidnapped by lizard folk. We tracked her here to this auspicious ceremony or whatever it is they do. And we met with the elder, whatever his name was. Sorry, I'm really bad with names at the moment.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
And we found out that they intended to murder her as they perceived her as evil. Now, we were granted access to a council to make our case, as the gentleman here did, while I waited outside. It is here I stumbled upon Steve, looking rather sheepish and carrying an extra horse with him. I had a brief conversation with him where I convinced him of the fact that I believed that the lady Caitlin, the woman we are searching for, was evil and needed to be killed for whatever end that would have, bring harmony to the world. And he told me the plans, and he said that you were not aware of it, and that you had made mistakes in the past in your judgment, and he believed she needed to die. And he was there to meet the man who was to do it with his own hand, whatever his name was.
Burkach. I will
Burkach.
dig in.
And this justifies my assistant's murder how?
He was to lead Burkach back to this temple where he has secreted Lady. I
He is
repeat,
here.
Lady Caitlin, not Miss Caitlin. She is of noble blood of our human realm. She
He
is
is
here
complicit
hidden
in a plot to murder an innocent member of nobility.
And here we have a quantifiable statement. Here we have a claim which hinges beyond some confession of a man whom you have murdered. A claim which can be proven true or false. And so, gentlemen, I invite you, if you wish to be at all believed, where might this woman be? And he'll hold his hands out broad. And you've had this place described to you. It's a rectangular kind of interior. The top is open to a grey turning to blue sky, and the water mirrors this. The water is still and shimmering. There are a few
Right.
plants, there are a few candles. There is space at the back which would suggest another room behind him.
I'm going to turn to Obadiah and say, perhaps Mortimer can be of assistance. Remember, we were trying to track the scent.
I'm going to start punching walls.
If we would be permitted to search the place, I have not. It would take me a few minutes to be able to cast my detection of magics. But if we could be permitted the time and the freedom to do so, we will surely find her.
Do not leave, but gladly.
Okay, Jed, I don't have it learned, so I have to cast it as a ritual.
Yeah, good.
So it's going to take 10 minutes to search to cast detect magic.
Yeah.
If you guys want to search the place while I'm doing it,
I'm gonna just walk around punching the walls and listening to them. Like put my ear against it and punching it.
Okay.
Listening
I'll
hollow,
take the back room.
Gex,
Check
you
for a
can
fucking
make
basement.
me an investigation check on this. If it's just
Yes.
checking the walls of the building. I will tell you for free that 3 of the walls, you can tell from the dimensions of the space and having seen it from the outside, are probably not more than a foot thick.
Can I add my dex mod because I'm investigating with my fists?
Yes, why not?
No, I'm kidding. I'll just take the 16. It's 15.
16.
It's 15. I got a
15.
minus 1.
So there's you can tell from the dimensions of the place, there's definitely a room at the, how would it go together? The western end of it. The rest of it, the dimensions of the actual walls, these are the same walls on the inside as the outside, so there isn't the room in terms of the space of things.
Ugh, no hidden rooms then.
There's an overt room. Let me get the drawing pad up again.
I prefer to look for secret rooms before looking for
Yeah.
non-secret rooms.
Yeah, I understand that.
I
It's
check
a
the other
respectable-
3 walls first before going through that door.
Yeah, yeah. So that's right. So let's orient ourselves in a way that we can actually draw
Is that
straight
an
on the grid.
actual rectangle? Holy shit!
I would like to use my last level 2 spell and summon a giant fucking weasel and utilize that to search around for her.
A fucking weasel.
A small weasel might be better than a giant weasel.
A weasel. Because they have keen hearing, keen smell. Gives advantage on fucking perception checks for smell or hearing. Oh.
This-
And use the weasel
Okay.
to search around for.
This is
Like-
all water. It's not especially deep. The area around the outside is walkway. Yourselves are stood up here, which is where you've met Ganthet.
That's at the top. That's at the altar space.
That's at the altar space. This is door here. Let's draw that on a colour that we can actually see, Judd. This is door here. Ganthet himself is kind of milling around the space, and actually, while you are casting Detect Magic, he will go and approach a few other folks and say, look, I have to conduct some business. Would you mind leaving us for a little while? I hope you enjoy the day. I'll be able to join you in a little while. Blessings upon you. Yes.
Blah.
It may not seem this way, but I am actually quite glad that it's sunny. I mean, I know I normally appreciate the rain, but we can enjoy the sun one day a year. How does that sound to you? Yeah, brilliant. Blah, 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 blah. There is some altar space at the top here, so let's draw that on like that. And then there's definitely, from the shape of the building, there's definitely fucking dickhead. There's definitely more space out the back here because there are, and you can tell this because they are dark, but there are windows. Yeah, and yeah.
Oh yeah, normal sized weasels get the bonuses as well, so that'll be fine.
Yeah. You're going to summon a weasel.
And
That's
have
fine.
it scurry around, search around for the any smell or hearing of anyone being trapped under or in a secreted area.
Okay. So give me, using the weasel's intelligence, you can use the advantage, but you're looking for is very specific things. So you give me, I would probably ask for, is it wisdom? It's wisdom would be better, won't it? So yeah, give me that roll. Use the advantage, add the wisdom bonus for the weasel.
One of them's cocked. They're both cocked.
16. They're grand. 16 will get you.
Yeah,
the
I'm happy to call that a 16. What's the
It'll be
bonus?
17 then.
Yeah, an extra 17. It comes back and you can smell a whole bunch of people in the area, including the people that are all upstairs here. And then there is, yeah, it can smell an awful lot of people. And then, what spell are you using? Sorry, what spell are you casting?
I cast my my summon beast.
Wild Companion, isn't it, or is it?
No, I actually cast my summon beast to summon it because that's the last chance
That's
I
just
have.
what it can smell. Not it can
Yeah,
smell.
Summon Beast. Yeah, so I'm realizing, and you've got your Shepherd component, so you can small beast. Sorry, just going with that. Understands. Summon Beast is a weird one.
It's got loads of like weird little rules. For it.
Yeah, the thing then is this the stat block and things like that. So I'm happy to
I'm not
go-
worried about the stat blocks. I'm using it for fighting. I'm just using it as a fucking
Yeah.
searching method.
Yeah, but
Because-
even then, that's got it. For example, a wisdom bonus and things like that struck onto it. But I'm happy
yeah.
to go with the roll and things that we've gone with here. I'm just working out
I was
what.
using the actual Weasel's stat block from.
Yeah, I know.
is-
So Conjure Beast rather than Summon Beast would be the one, because Conjure and Summon are slightly different from one another for weird
I
reasons.
think I've got
But we'll go with the way we've played it so far, Vic, because yeah, like if I'm gonna play fucking pedantic like that, then it gets in the way of us having fun. So that's fine. I'm just trying to work out kind of how much information that I can give you with that. Now you asked it to look for a person who might be hidden.
Yes.
And after a little while, it comes back and it is gesturing for you to go through the door, which is here.
Follow the little floaty weasel, boys. He's
Is that the door at the back?
There is a door at the back.
Yeah. Is that where it's gesturing?
Yes, effectively, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where I wanted to go anyway.
Yeah. That's fine,
Spirit
yeah.
Beast is giving us a
Gav, you're taking your time to. I
Yeah, I'm
haven't
probably
done this.
sitting on a step near the altar and just. It's got to be 10 minutes casting this.
Yeah, I haven't really done this to scale, but yeah, I'll put you up here, and then
It's
everyone
fine.
else can head back through into the back room. Now, the back room contains, amongst other things, a couple of beds, a cooking area, a collection of books on shelves, and a set of stairs leading downwards. And the weasel traipses away and heads down there, leading you forth.
looks like it's down in the crypt, boys. That's what you can call it.
What?
Well, let's go.
If I draw on the steps, steps. No, steps don't work with that. Yeah, sure they do. Those steps will correspond with these
Pins
here,
and needles. Ha ha.
and it is exactly as surmised.
Ouch.
Yay. Potentially main quest objective complete.
Just caskets and caskets and caskets. Lots of stone caskets. Not loads and loads, like this is, clearly not the only place to bury things in the whole town. And then here in the middle is a tall wooden chest, the kind that might be loaded onto a cart rather than a stone casket. It is wrapped in chains with
Shoot
a
it.
heavy lock set onto it.
Let's
And the
saw it
weasel
in
heads
half.
towards that
No, I don't.
and flicks around.
All right. Well, think we may have found something, laddos.
Sam, as you all head down the stairs, it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust to the darkness. It's been light, it's been dark, it's been light, it's been dark for you all again. And although there is candlelight in Ganthet's back room, there's no light down here unless you're bringing some with you. Gex, you head down first, and you've got dark visions. You can make out some of this. The air smells damp. You realize that the ground will be very muddy. The stone on the caskets is pockmarked from decades, centuries of rain bleeding through the pool above onto these. And you realize perhaps that the stone is softer than it should be, or Yeah, a little, these things aren't buried so much as
Built on top of.
just very slowly exposed
Okay.
beneath a town, beneath a shallow pool above them. But it is a crypt, regardless. There are caskets down here.
Well, I'll
You've seen
light a
the place
torch for
before.
these guys.
You'll light a torch, and that's enough to light the whole place up. And as confirmed, the ground is soft. It is muddy. There are insects creeping around. And Sam, as you head down, the light of the torch fills the space. And again, you make out these caskets, you make out these coffins. You are surprised that dead bodies would be kept in a place like this. Surely they would decay horribly. This seems alien to you. You're also, for a second, you wonder if you see someone else down here, but it's probably just a flicker of the light. There's no sound, or really for a second, after a second, more any kind of sight of a person. But for a moment, it's like there's someone stood down here with you, waiting for you. And Vic, you head down, and the smell of wet stone fills your nose. The smell of rain, the smell of lingering rot. And this is a smell you've come to learn is comfortable, although you're aware
Almost
that
smells
many
like
folks
home.
don't. Yeah,
Smells like the rot in the jungle.
yeah.
Oh. Sorry, cat, for farting on you so much. Cat's sat on my lap and I'm just tooting like no tomorrow.
How long has it been? Is Gav's thing up yet?
Well, you've just been led through by. How long does it take? By Vic's weasel that is dancing around down here and flickering. So probably not the full 10 minutes.
No, where's it dancing around and flickering?
It's a ghostly weasel.
Between and amongst these caskets, it's been told to look for people who might be trapped underground, and it's found a lot of them. And the weasel looks pleased and happy, and eager to show you what it's found.
Looking for living ones. You little fool.
I'll just say, is anyone down here?
Yeah, me.
Your voice echoes off the stone walls, and Jethro answers, "Yep."
Not you, you silly twat. I'd say we wait for the magic.
I think we should probably check the wooden cask in the center of the fucking thingy.
There is a wooden crate, yeah, absolutely.
Great. Maybe go and put an ear up to it. Listen.
Did
you
you say it was chained up?
It is wrapped in heavy chains. Yeah.
Am I stupid enough to try and break the chains myself? Yeah, I'm gonna stick my fucking quarterstaff in the chains and try and break them. Like, use it for leverage. Oh wait, no, I have a fucking crowbar. I'm gonna use the actual crowbar.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Snap it, then.
Crowbar will give you advantage on the strength check to break it. Now, if you're going to try and break these chains, these are pretty heavy chains. I'm going to say strength or athletics test of, let's say, a 15 DC to break these things. As you rock up on check, the crate itself looks like a decent solid wood. The chains, however, are old and rusty. They are not of great condition. They are just heavy.
I don't make it.
No, you slot the crowbar in, you pull it, you take up tension on the chains. You cannot shift this.
Too many leg days.
Too much kicking, huh? Too much training kicks, not enough training. Anything else, yeah?
I told my master you couldn't go vegetarian and still be hard.
Hey, Titius, you were pretty good at picking locks back at that man's house. Do you reckon you could have me
is there
forward
a-
this one?
Yeah. Is there a lock on it? Sorry. About it.
Surely.
Looking around it, yeah, there is.
I will
There is
keep.
a-
I will just
yeah.
back off and stand guard.
I will attempt to pick the lock.
Okay.
After looking for traps.
Yeah. Okay. So give me an investigation check to check for traps first of all.
11.
11. No, you don't see anything on that 11.
I'm hesitant to touch this gentleman without investigation. There could be some sort of magical traps on this.
I kick it. Kick the box.
Give me.
What?
Do you think an
Why don't-
athletics check again, Gex?
Sure, I'm just kicking it.
Why don't we wait for our magician friend?
That's a 21.
Check.
21. You kick it. You kick it over. I'm going to roll a d4, and with a 4, it's going to land on the side with the lock facing down. Fucking roll properly.
I hate those things. They don't roll.
All right. Okay.
It's three twice.
3.
I'd say it's 3.
So yeah. It is. Yeah, it's a 3. Okay, fine, cool. So it lands down on its side.
No traps. I think.
Any sound from the crate when it falls?
There is a kind of muffled thud.
But no woman's cry, whelp.
Leaping
Whatever.
blue beauty.
Maybe gagged.
Or unconscious.
If I was kidnapping someone, I'd definitely have them gagged if I had them tied in a fucking crate.
All right, Vic, calm down.
Yeah.
How about your fucking dungeon, mate?
Well,
Okay,
well,
well, if you
I
guys
can't
aren't
do
doing
shit.
anything,
I want to
it'll be
wait
10
for the
minutes
magician.
later,
Yeah.
and I'll
Yeah.
come down the stairs.
Yeah.
With
That's-
a candle.
I'd Floria blows it, but I'm out.
Okay, so I'm going to wander down the stairs a few minutes later, walk up to the crate, and see if there's any gaps in the wood. Can I see anything inside?
The crate itself is pretty good condition. Right, so as you come closer to it, you've got your detect magic comes in and your eyes open to the sense of being in a religious place, a holy place. There is a kind of gentle background radiation of divine radiance that fills the temple. Ganthet himself is walking with purpose and intent in this way. There is something in the sway of his hands. You've no doubt that this man can cast some decent spells when he puts his mind to it, and the way that he speaks kind of has this to him. You can see the.
Is he walking with me down here?
He is going to come to the altar and wait there. Say, I am waiting. Your friends are taking their time. You had best be quick if you wish to convince me of anything.
Okay. I will go downstairs, and I will into this crypt, walk up to them, look at the box, can't see through any gaps, so...
A couple of the books in the back room are definitely magical. And as you head downstairs, there is again a linger and a shimmer in the air, and yeah, the box has a. It's like having. It's not a filter that interrupts your vision so much as having an extra set of eyes or an extra sense of smell, an extra sense as to what is magical and where. And certainly something is leaking through the box magically. There is the sense
detect what type of magic it is.
let me see what's going on here. Yeah, let me check it. Because I want to be absolutely certain here.
you doing, cat? You're going to fall off. How is your tail and your head at the same end of your body right now? Yep, there he goes. He's fell off.
Good. I think I know, Gav, but I want to be absolutely sure. Yeah, where are I? I'm throwing through my. I should have known this, shouldn't I? Yeah, enchantment, definitely enchantment.
Okay, I'll put the candlestick down on a nearby crypt or tomb, and I'll just cast light.
Yep.
To light up the area properly. And,
Yeah.
there's some sort of enchantment on this gentleman. I
It's the lock
don't know.
safe.
Kicking it didn't do the trick.
Good to know. I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna make a check of the lock with an investigation. Just
Yeah, give me an
human
investigation
perception
check
only.
on it. Yeah.
It's only just an 11.
Yeah.
The lock
Okay.
looks safe to me.
Yeah, it does.
How about we try and open it, Titus, if you could?
Okay.
Thieves' Tools test. Yeah.
Not good enough.
Oof.
What did we roll total?
6.
6. Yeah. No. It's a pretty heavy lock.
Well,
You
can
do
I
remember
take
seeing
the
some keys
key I
earlier on,
have?
Sam. Yeah.
Wait, did
What
Steve
are
Yeah,
the
you-
Oh no.
keys?
Steve had keys, but we never took them.
Fuck.
So I do have a key that I found
Yep.
a couple of days ago.
We do know a
And
locksmith.
I would like to take that out and try it.
Yeah. Okay. You can tell more or less right away. It's much too small. The key that you've found.
Okay.
The key
I just-
the key that you found looks like it would fit quite a detailed, quite an intricate lock. This lock in front of you is big and heavy, and probably will just take force applied in the right place. It's not terribly difficult to pick. It's just that Sam rolled pretty badly.
Why not just
Well,
take the
Jethro,
time?
Can't you
I
just
think we just have to break this.
boomstick it?
Yeah, I'll just say stand back and I'll pour an amount of powder into the lock until
Okay.
it comes out at the end, and then take the wick out of a candle. Got a candle there?
I'll put the candle out and hand it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll put a wick in and light it.
So there's a couple of things. Sam, I will remind you that if you do have a hostage woman in this here box, maybe exploding it is not the best way to go about it.
It's not a very big explosion.
Okay.
I don't know. If there's rules for that.
It's like the equivalent of shooting the gun without a bullet in it.
It would more
Well, why
like
don't you shoot the lock?
It would.
Yeah,
It's
I
more
can
like
do that as well.
lock.
Yeah, shoot
Okay.
the lock.
Shoot the lock.
Ganthet is going to come downstairs as you are midway through this conversation. That's the other
Uh,
side of it.
Excuse.
Cool. Well,
Do you have a key for this?
What are you doing down here?
what is this casket?
You told us to look
Hmm.
around.
It has enchantments of magical nature on it.
We believe this could be the one.
That case. Oh, indeed. I've never seen that before.
Is he lying? 8 on insight.
8 on insight. He's
He certainly
might
said
be
some
lying.
words.
He might be lying. Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
do you have any
19.
ways of opening it?
Yeah.
Or should we just break the lock?
There definitely sounds like there's surprise in his voice, Sam.
Okay.
I've never seen that before. It hasn't been here long. Look, there's the mud around it is fresh. Look
It
at the
hasn't
impression
rotted
that's
away.
left here.
This place is as damp as anything. It would have rotted away if it had been ever very long.
Well, indeed.
And how did it get down here without you noticing? It's not exactly a small hole, is it?
I was kept busy by my guests.
Hmm.
Gentlemen, it may be that I owe you an apology. or at least that your story has become marginally more convincing very suddenly.
Marginally.
This still does not explain. Let me make it clear that you here are the offending party. You have rode into my town and slain my assistant.
Well, you don't
Yes.
know that we slew him. It could have attacked us.
Until this has been
There's
opened.
assumptions being made there.
Through your assistant,
I
who
am
potentially was
confident.
willing to sacrifice some woman.
But indeed,
You don't
I
even
am-
know what type of sacrifice it could have been. Could have
I
been
am.
some fucking demons.
Does your faith practice human sacrifice?
we do not, and as such, I'm willing to consider your side of things.
All right.
Well, look, let us not argue over this anymore.
Shoot
Let
the
us
lock.
open this casket. Yeah,
Shoot it.
exactly.
I've shot it.
I
What do you want,
take
Jess?
cover behind a stone casket.
No, I'm just going to do it while you're all talking.
Yeah,
Shoot.
fine. Yeah, absolutely. And Ganthet startles because what the?
Oh yeah, that thing's
Oh.
loud. You might want to cover your. Well, it's a bit late for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ears are all ringing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ma.
It is
Ma.
loud and goes bang. But the lock blows clean off, and you can pull the chains loose.
Oh,
I'm
thank
not
fuck
going to
for
make roll
that.
damage.
I blow the lid off it. I pull the lid off it.
And from within, encased in hay and soundly asleep to your initial eyes, a young, kind of blonde woman tumbles out into the mud.
Can I?
Her nightshirt is scorched around the sleeves,
I'll reach down to grab
and
her
she has
straight
a
away.
black eye.
Can I?
It is Caitlin, yeah.
It's definitely Caitlin to your eyes, Gav.
Can I investigate
Okay.
her chi and see if she's in good health?
Do you want to make a medicine check?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Well, apparently not.
5 ones tonight, Gex. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Vic, you're out of the woods now. You're good.
You pat her
Fuck.
cheeks, and she doesn't reply. She's definitely alive, Gex. That's what
Okay,
I'll give you.
Good.
She doesn't have the pallor of a dead body, but beyond that,
She's asleep or something.
I have medicine. I'm quite studious in medicine as well, but most importantly, I'm going to take my jacket off, put it around her, warm her up, and pick her up out of the mud.
Okay. Yep.
And I will
Conscious.
also roll a medicine check.
Yep.
And while I'll be talking... Oh my god, I rolled a 1 as well.
Fuck! She's dead.
Yes.
She's fucking
Oh my
doomed.
god. Fuck it. Dump her. No, I'll pick her up and I'll carry her if I can with a
Yep.
strength of 10 up to the actual temple.
As you
Out of the
pick,
crypt.
as you pick her up, and neck breaks like Gwen Stacy.
Oh, my
Just
knee. Ah.
like
No.
the baby at the end of Mother.
And I'll be telepathically talking to her during this time. Like, you're okay. I have you now. You're with your friends. Everything is going to be okay.
Who's that then?
No any healing spells, I'll say to Guntar or whatever his name is.
This
Okay.
is
Yeah,
her. This is Lady Goss.
Oh
I
right.
found
Yeah.
her, gentlemen.
Oh shit. That's nice.
Bring her upstairs. Bring her to. I have a bed laid out.
And we'll go up into the back room. And
Yeah.
there was several beds. I think
There are 2 beds.
2 beds. Okay.
You can surmise
Well-
being Ganthet and Steve's beds.
Yeah, I'm going to put her down
Make
in one of the
next to
beds
one another with.
and
Yeah.
make sure she's warm.
well, I've still got some. I can still do a cure wounds if we can wake her. Well, I can always do a cure wounds anyway.
Just let the
Well,
man
why,
do it.
why don't you try it?
Alright, well, I'll cast cure wounds on her then.
Okay.
1d8 plus 4.
Go for it. Yeah. Okay.
6.
The black eye disappears.
Okay. Yeah. Her black eye fades. But she does not wake up.
Oh, that wasn't a D8. That was a D10. Is it? Fuck.
Can you?
That was a D8 you just rolled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's a 6.
Yeah.
I'm looking at upside down 6.
Ganta, do you know what this is?
He's kind of furrowing his brow, looking down at her.
And sorry,
There-
because my detect magic is still working.
Yeah, she is the subject of the enchantment. She is what is wrapped up in this. There's something.
Okay, I will just repeat
something.
that to Ganta and the boys.
Yeah. She's the kind of magic is spinning around her head. Something is binding her to unconsciousness. You can surmise.
Hmm.
At least she's safe.
Is she wearing anything she's not normally wearing? Any necklaces or
s-
anything you've never seen?
No, I've never seen her in her nightgown, gentlemen. She was a child when I thought her.
Not all about her nightgown. About any jewelry or anything like that they might have put on her.
Chet?
No.
Anything? No. All looks as she used to be.
The Ganthet spreads his hands, claps them together, speaks a couple of words in an elvish tongue that evoke health, abjuration. And he lays his hands down, one on her sternum, one on, her, just on her leg. It's a creepy old guy touching her up.
Yeah, fucking priest and all. Dirty
And he
bug.
casts lesser restoration.
Clearly a Catholic.
It's safe. She's not a child.
Yeah.
I'll stand back. Oop, not that far. So I still want to be the first thing she sees.
Yeah. Having kicked around the box
Yeah.
in the dirt.
Just a reasonably intimidating fella. Devilishly
And-
handsome.
Caitlin's breath deepens in her chest. And her eyes flicker.
I'll be holding her at this stage, and it's like, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Me.
She looks around, her eyes focus on you. And there's certainly, you've no doubt, a look of recognition on her face.
You're safe
Alright.
now, dear. I'll give her a hug.
And she sits, and she'll hug you back. And we'll call it there for the night.
Cool.
I'm happy to put you guys up. I'm happy to put all you guys up to 5th.
Yeah. That means I get 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
You can roll your hit points in the Discord or here on the table if you like.
Oh yeah.
What's
actually,
the
that's more-
dice for
Mage is
rolling?
a D6, isn't it?
For
Yeah.
you, Vic, you roll a D8, I think, for Druid.
3.
Yeah.
Remind myself.
Oh, kind of
So you-
one.
Yeah, so roll a D8 and add that to your rolled things. D&D Beyond will add the con bonus by itself for you.
30
Section.
hit points.
If you roll a 1, Gav,
Oh, I've rolled
no,
well
yeah,
so
okay,
far.
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was gonna
Yeah.
say, oh well, if you really want to, you can.
Fuck me.
Sam, you're taking the average, eh?
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's 6.
21 hit points now.
Wow.
I'm going up 3 a level.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm up to 46 hit points.
4 levels.
Yeah, you rolled. Yeah,
I
you get
put
it.
in rolled hit
I've been
points.
rolling fucking amazing
Yeah.
for my hit points.
Oh, no.
Roll-
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
okay.
You're okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You put in with D&D Beyond, you put in the value that you roll, and it will automatically add the con bonus.
Yep. Ow.
Bear in mind, this is not a rest. You are not at a rest. You are not going up to full hit points right now.
Yeah, fair.
But your
I mean, I was
your
at
max will rise. Yeah. If you're at max, or I'll let your current rise by the same amount that your max rises by. But this is not a rest.
Cool.
Okay, but
Plus
yeah, well done,
7s to
fellas.
hit now.
Yeah.
Love it.
Sevens. Yeah, great.
How
Right,
would you like
Sam has like
murder?
plus 15s or whatever. No, it's still an 8. Oh yeah, it's not dead.
Plus to hit. It's 9 now.
Yeah.
Well done,
we all
guys,
get
on
proficiency.
winning a fight that I expected to just be an escape scene.
Yeah. Hey, if there's an opportunity for a fight, I'm gonna fucking take
Turned
it.
it into a murder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes, I really went ham on that dude.
If there's a boss to kill, I'll just one shot it, nearly.
Gavin, Vic, you guys are going up to you getting 3rd level slots, but yeah, like I say, with Gav, in terms of learning spells as you would take them on, but yeah, you'll have to wait to prep new ones, I think.
Yeah, no problem with me.
Same thing with yourself, obviously, Vic. At the next long rest, you can prep whatever spells you want. You've got 3rd level slots, and you can gain those slots right away. But yeah, in terms of what you've got prepped, leave it as it is for the time being, if you would. All right.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
no problem. Oh my word.
I am going to save the table as it is.
Good.
Any questions about how things have run tonight?
Definitely don't have those 10 hit points anymore. No.
That's been good.
No,
Knew she was back at the town.
kind
It
of
was-
comment. I hope it's not taken badly, but I think we should be running combat quicker.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's either somebody taking command and barking out orders, just do, go. But it's like, this game runs combat slow. So
Yeah.
that's my only comment.
So some of that is on me not thinking very quickly, and I gave there were a lot of moving parts in there. There could have been even more, and I didn't want to really bog it up. But trying to do it.
But you did the right thing of like just rolling dice and going, okay, that one wins over this one. So I can't complain about that.
Yeah, I've done what I can to speed that up. But some of that then is us as a group tend to be we all want to do kind of tactically smart things, and that then takes time to think of and be reactive like that.
Yeah, but it's again just like try to think of the shit you're gonna do tactically before it comes to your turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
So again, not a complaint on you. It's more a complaint about all of you cunts.
I just punched everybody every time.
Yeah, exactly. No, you were grand Gex. It's all these other pricks.
Mark's great for that. Mark's very good for that. Just you don't have a lot of stuff you can do. It's just I hit it again.
And then
I knew that. I've been a monk before.
No, but just as we increase in levels, obviously the options get more expansive and blah blah blah.
You spellcasters are getting a lot of complicated things that you can do. Vic, you've got a lot of options in terms of things you can do with your turn.
Yeah, I've got a lot coming now.
So again, like Vic will need to have, the.
I was just going to be summoning 8
stat
beasts and
blocks of
sending
shit
all
he
8
needs
of them.
to fucking. Yeah. Anyway, we're all aware
I have
of
them
it.
on little cards. You have,
Spell cards and things like that, your animal cards and things are great. I had to check a couple of rulings, but I think the way that we've run things so far has been fine.
Whatever that thing, your thing that you do, Gav, where you have like your Google Drive with the fucking pictures of everything. That's good. I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was meant to share the book with you. I didn't.
Oh yeah, Tasha. We wanted that for character creation for new
Right.
campaign. Great.
Good,
Oh yeah,
good
I can
games
give
all.
you. Yeah, I can give you a copy of Tasha's for
Oh sweet. That'd be nice.
Is there anything more on the table that we'd like to have that we don't currently?
No.
No.
No, that's
Perfect.
pretty good. We've got
The only
rogues. We've got fucking
problem that I
initiative.
thought about today was like you deleting the shit, like
Yeah.
i.e. the town that we were definitely gonna come back to.
Yeah.
And if in future there was other encounters or shit in the town that we had to deal with,
Yeah.
then you'd have to draw it again.
Yeah.
And my thinking is, well, I don't know what my thinking is, but a way to save a table.
Yeah.
Can you
Would
not
be
like have
nice.
different pages
Or
or
having
something
images.
like
When-
where you like
when
turn
you
the
all
page
have
into a new thing?
One world maps to just lay back down.
Yeah,
again.
you can have one world maps, but they're
Yeah.
JPEGs opposed to the tables
Yeah,
that you
so you
save.
can't like write one and
So
then
if
save
we-
it.
You're not like popping a
could
whiteboard.
save
you have
it,
a
it could be
drawing on.
cool.
If
And then you
I
use it.
were making anything nice enough to be worthy of one world, then that would be a great way of doing it. And the way that you've always run that, Gav, has worked really well. If
Yeah,
you
but
all
I've been
yeah,
limited by that because
Yeah.
I needed a map real quick, so I just
Yeah.
chose a map that I found. It didn't always suit my. Yeah. Anyway,
No,
it's
sure,
no
yeah.
huge deal. I can just
Yeah.
see it if it's a long-term thing,
Yeah.
and we're visiting the same place over and
Yeah.
over again. It might make sense to start using one world.
I've got maps for my own perspective in terms of how I want things
Oh.
to look and lay out, just on paper notes, and I'm translating them as best as I can, and I'm doing my best to keep them consistent with what I've got written down. So if you
Yeah,
hopefully
that works. Like
the
that
way that
could
I've drawn the
love
Temple
it.
of Rain here matches up with how I described it the first time you came around, stuff like that.
Yeah, no,
But-
it does. It does.
so
But
I'm
yeah.
at the very least trying to be consistent,
Aye.
which is about the best that I can help people.
Huh.
Right. So all the constitutions.
Oh, I'm
all
having
the
a good
saves have
time.
gone up by one.
Yeah, no, I'm loving it.
No,
And I'm
good.
loving the fast level ups because, like I was
Yeah.
saying before the campaign, it's
Yeah.
like I don't get to play like
It's-
5 to 15.
It's
Yeah.
nice
I'm
to
never
build.
playing above 10.
It's
Yeah.
nice to build the character as well. Like starting at like level 6, like you kind of I'm an
Yeah.
about it, but when you like start at 1, you can do things and then be like, huh, maybe I go this way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do is work through the first few levels, but
Yeah,
go through them quickly.
that's good.
And I'll try and keep, probably maybe even to every couple of sessions for the next couple of levels, because I'm aware of that kind of desire, and then I've got stuff in mind for later on that's going to be high level that you all can come up against,
Nice.
Cool.
which hopefully you're getting a glimpse of already. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I'd love to do. I'd love to do like empire or kingdom level politics.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet. And
Yeah.
we've gotten a glimpse of that with like the wood, the shitty quality wood that's being sold to the king.
Yeah.
We know Lord Goss, is being muscled out of his territory by the other lord. I can't remember his name.
Claxton.
Like-
Yeah.
Claxton. Yeah. So we could go back to Goss with
Yep.
Caitlin and go like, yeah, we saved the day.
Yep.
Let's help you secure this area. So
Yep.
the other guys know Claxton's no longer a problem.
Yep.
Or we could go to the capital and say like, this chick's
Okay.
been screwing you over. Yeah. Or Faris.
For example.
So I like that style of things. It's
Yeah.
bumping it up a tier.
Yeah. You also are, I'm not going to say much more, but you are also, I want to be reactive and show you all consequences to your own actions, to varying degrees.
Oh, boy.
So
Gonna
hopefully,
get hunted by a lizard man.
This is why I've stopped.
Well.
This is why I killed one child, and I've been trying not to kill anybody since.
No,
yeah,
I'd be down with that because
yeah,
like
yeah, absolutely, yeah,
I said that to fucking Sasakat. I was like, if you kill this woman, Goss
Yeah.
or the king or whoever
Yeah.
might, if they have the incentive, like just wipe out the lizard people.
for example.
Look,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
only what
Yeah.
400 of them. We got armies. Like,
A army with more than that. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Moonbeam's gone up to some beastiness if I upcast though. Oof.
Yeah, Moonbeam's great.
3d10s. Oof.
I think I got animate dead now, so I'm gonna have servants.
You
Delicious.
can animate the next child when it dies.
Just have it hang out.
Right.
Alright.
On that note, I'm going to go.
Excellent. Yeah. All right, chaps. Yeah. Have a good
Well,
night. Thank you
beaches.
for playing with me, and I'll catch you all soon.
Later.
Yeah, thanks, Jed. That was fun.